Madison Heffley, Macy Tosh, Sierra James, and Callie Wolver.
Test. Just got an announcement that the gentleman driving the 2020 Corvette is parked in front of the bus. So I'll be stepping out to move a vehicle here, just if you give me a second. And we'll be right back in time to start this game. That was our audio test. All right, we're ready to start. Goreville inbounds the ball at the half line. Starting for the Goreville Bobcats, number 33, Macy Tosh. First turnover of the game, Marquette, and I'll get back to you. We have number 14, Kaylee Wolver. Forgive me if I butcher some names. Jump ball. Alternate possession stays to Vienna. Number 30, Sierra James. Number 5, Katie Dunning. And that's 2 points for 21, Haley Oliver. Vienna in a full court press. Goreville looks inside. First time, a little soft shot. One stepper, I want to call that, by number 25. 25. I don't have a 24, excuse me. Madison Heffley, and that's the other starter for Goreville. Their numbers are not in numerical order, so that's going to be a challenge. It's 33, drives the basket. Gets her own rebound, puts it back up. That's number 33 is Macy Tosh. She's fouled. She'll shoot 2. Foul goes to number 3 for Vienna, Annabeth Webb. Starter for Vienna, Annabeth Webb, number 3. First one's no good. Number 21, Haley Oliver with first bucket for Vienna. Number 22, Macy Whiting, who had 20 points in the last game with Goreville, the big 6'1" sophomore. Second one up is good. Macy Tosh puts Goreville on the board. Also for Vienna, we have number 2, Jalen Rodemaker. She has the ball now, drives the baseline. She's blocked by number 5. Kate Dunning. I'm going to have to write their numbers out to the side and change that. Inbounds play under Vienna's goal. Inside to Annabeth Webb. She takes it out front. Gets it over to 13. That is Emmy Vincent. Inside to Katie Whiting. A little floater off the rim. No good for Emmy Vincent. Vienna with Goreville with a rebound. The other starter for Vienna is number 2, or Jalen Rodemaker. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 5. Goreville working the ball around the outside. Vienna, and it looks like a matchup zone, I want to call that. Goreville, nice penetration. Goes to the rim, no good. That was number 33, Macy Tosh. The other starter for Goreville, number 14, was Callie Wolver. Wolver. First basket's no good. Macy's 1 for 3 so far. She'll shoot another one. Chance to make her percentage to 50%. That one's up, and it rims out. Vienna with a rebound. Jalen Rodemaker, and she'll bring it down. Nope, she'll go it over to Emmy Vincent. She'll set it up. Oh, long 3 off the far side by Haley Oliver. Out of bounds. Be Goreville ball. Goreville substitutions, 55 and 22. That's Jaden Tripp. And 55, I don't have a 55 listed. She has the ball. We'll call her 55 for now. Goreville tries to penetrate. No good. Emmy Vincent with the rebound. She'll bring it down. Drivels all the way down, tries to go baseline, she's cut off. Bounce pass, tries to go inside to Macy Whiting, but it wouldn't happen. And stolen by Haley Oliver. Her layup is no good, but she's fouled by number 5, Kate Dunning. It's her first foul. Goreville's second team foul. And I did not get the first foul of the game to report that. And for Goreville also is number 12, Ariana Elms, forgive me. It's Haley Oliver looking inside to Whiting. She puts it up, no good. Macy had a good look, but just couldn't find its way through the net. Goreville penetrates, kicks it back out, sets up for the three. That's 33. Rims out, Macy Tosh, no good. Inside, there's the Macy Whiting. She could get it fall, almost had her own rebound. And we have mass break. Coming in for Goreville is number 50. I do have her listed as Abby Compton. For Vienna, we have, I don't see any fouls on the board for our girls that are in the game listed up on the board, but we have 2 team fouls. Goreville has 2 team fouls. You be my hero. Thank you.
At press time, the score was, and I got a note back there. We didn't send you I didn't give you a mark score.
If you're just joining us, we welcome you to the Goreville Vienna Girls JV game. Just a few minutes into the first quarter, or what we'll call the mass break. 2-1 game, Eagles lead. Goreville inbound the ball with a full court pressure from Vienna. Trapping in the corner is Haley Oliver and Emmy Vincent. Oh! 55. I still don't have a name for her. Let's write her in at 55, and that was a 3. No, it was a 2. Elms gets the ball stripped, but it goes out of bounds. Vienna way, or excuse me, Goreville way. Both teams get set for the inbounds pass. Vienna still in like a 1-2-2 zone. I'm going to force Goreville maybe to shoot their way, cause Vienna to come out of that. That's number 50 with a long 3. It's off the rim, no good. Emmy Vincent drives down, kicks it back out to Oliver. She goes left side, nice left hand, and that's her second basket of the night. Nice layup. Vienna pressure, strips the ball loose, but it's going to go off Vienna, Goreville way. Had it stripped clean, and it rolled right through 2 Vienna players and found its way to the orange line and the Vienna bench. Save Goreville a turnover. Number 50, Abby Compton, running the offense out front. She kicks it out to 55. Still don't have a name, and she drains it. That's her second 3. Actually, the first one was called a 2. She has 5 points. Oliver. Oliver goes baseline, pulls up, looks inside to Emmy Vincent. Gets it knocked away. She goes back, out, kicked out to Jalen Rodemaker. Her basket's no good. Goreville in transition and won't fall. We got 2 shots. It was a basket was attempted by number 24 Madison Heffley, and she missed it. Then on the rebound there was a Vienna foul. Number 21 Haley Oliver picks up her first foul, and Abby Compton will shoot 2. First one's good. Goreville now with a 7-4 lead.
And then I asked him, I said, well, I'll talk to you after the game. He goes, no,
Second one up and good. She has 5 points, or 2 free throws. I'm sorry, 2 free throws now for Goreville. Vienna tries to go inside, top of the key actually, or free throw line to Macy Whiting. She's tipped out of bounds off Goreville. Vienna inbounds the ball under the basket. We're set up in a block in the paint. Some double picks, a little movement away from the ball, out to number 10, and it's knocked out of bounds by Elms. Stripped from her. Chloe Capron. Bounds to Whiting. She kicks it over to Ellie Maxwell, who had a wide open shot, but there was a foul called on the play on Goreville. It'll be out of bounds. Vienna ball under their basket. It was on number 12 for Goreville, Ariana Elms. Bounce pass out to Chloe Capron. Back over to, oh, the three rims out. That was Emmy Vincent. It rimmed out. And Vienna recovered the ball, Macy Whiting, but the official said she had a foot on the line. Inbounds Goreville. Vienna continuing full court pressure. Ball knocked away. Vienna recovers. Picked up by Whiting. Down to Oliver. She kicks it over to Chloe Capron. Inside to Emmy. Excuse me. Yeah, Emmy Vincent. She can't get it to fall. And it's mayhem down the court. No good for Goreville. That was number 24. Addison, excuse me. 24, Madison Heffley. Vienna ball. Vienna needs a bucket here to keep this one tight. Chloe Capron running the offense. Nope, sorry, that's Emmy Vincent. She kicks it down to Ellie Maxwell. She drives the paint, kicks it back out to Oliver. She drives from the left side. Another layup for Haley Oliver, and she now has 6 baskets, or 6 points, 3 baskets. Elms gets it knocked away. Vienna picks it up. Haley Oliver, she's going to set it up from the top of the paint. She posts up for a 3. No good. And a rebound and a foul. The basket was by Chloe Capron. It counts, and she'll go to the line for the old-fashioned 3-point play. That foul was on number 12, Ariana Elms, her second. For rims out, and oh. So she didn't make the basket then. I'm sorry. Chloe's basket did not fall. She just got the rebound and the foul on the shot. That was her first one. She'll square up and attempt number 2. Nice form. Ball's up. Off the glass. No good. Rebound. Goreville. Maxwell picking up the full court pressure. Had steps, but it wasn't called. And I think Haley may have got... Oh, number 10 is Chloe Capron. Picks up her first foul. Goreville inbounds from the sideline. Oliver out. Number 31. Kinsey Branscombe in. Nice look inside pass to 24. Madison Heffley, she gets this one to fall, her first basket of 3 attempts. Long 3 by Chloe, won't go. She was spotted up plenty of time, but she had just a little bit too much muscle on that one. Goreville inbounds. Vienna maintaining full court pressure on the Black Cats. Stripped away by Chloe Capron. Long 3 at the buzzer by Emmy Vincent, and it won't fall. 10-7 after the first break. 10-7, Goreville leads. Vienna girls JV team all up for the huddle. Goreville the same. See what kind of adjustments can be made. I'd like to thank all the sponsors again for making this available for us to view at home.
The last I had them, they were 3-1, 3-1. Yeah.
I have Cooper Shanks on the live stream. His sophomore appearance. Second game. Second game. He looked at me like, I'm not a sophomore. Vienna will inbounds ball. Haley Oliver back in the game. And Haley Oliver will inbounds it to Emmy Vinson. And here starts the action of the second quarter. Emmy Vinson with some pressure over to Chloe Capron. She's looking inside to Whiting, but, or no, actually that was, we have a jump ball, alternate possession be Goreville. That's going to be a turnover for Vienna, our fourth. .55 spotted up, and then kick it back out to 5. She takes a shot up. She's fouled. Maybe Haley Oliver. Number 5 is Kate Dunning. She'll go to the line shooting 2, and the foul was on number 13, Emmy Vinson, actually. Emmy's first. Team 5th foul. Kate Dunning goes to the line for the first of 2. First one's in. 11-7, 4-point lead for the Goreville Black Cats, Lady JV. Second one's up, rims out, rebound, bounced around, picked up by Whiting, over to Oliver. She'll bring it down. She goes left to the top of the key, out to Chloe. Capron to Emmy Vincent. She's looking patiently. Goes left side. Gets taken away by Goreville, stripped away, and then Chloe, excuse me, not Chloe, 13, that was Emmy. Emmy Vincent hustled back down and knocked it out of bounds, saved an easy basket. Goreville inbounds underneath their own goal. Long 3 by number 55, I don't have a name for, but that won't fall either. 24 in the paint, back out to 55 again, and this one won't go. Rebound Goreville once again. They're working the ball around the perimeter, drive inside, kicks it out to 50, and that's Abby Compton, and she hits the deuce. Haley Oliver looks left, back right, nothing happening, over to Capron, excuse me. Capron inside to White, and it's the first time we really got the ball good into her. Had a good look, but she fell short. Nice look inside to number 55 from Abby Compton, and Vienna coach wants a timeout. I can hear him in my headset.
It might be something on the board.
Oh, I see him.
No, like it's picking up sounds from out. I don't know.
So after the timeout, it's 15-7 Goreville. Vienna struggling more on the offense, I'd say, than they are the defense, but room for improvement in both. We've had a chance to talk about it, and there's a nice look inside to Whiting. she has to give it back out to Capron. She puts a nice shot on the goal, won't fall for her. And she's held to 1 point so far. Oh, and we have a travel on 55. Goreville's third turnover. In for the game for Vienna. Returning is Jalen Rodemaker. Out is Emmy Vincent for a break. Coach is going over and giving her some advice on maybe how we're going to attack this offense next. Rodemaker running the offense at the top. Over to Capron. Inside to Whiting. Back out to Annabeth Webb. Over to Capron. Skip pass to Rodemaker for 2 is a nice play. Won't go. Rebound fought for on the ground. Jump ball. Be Vienna ball. So, and that was last shot. I won't chart. You at home, if whoever saw that, text me. Yeah, it was Rodemaker, number 3. Inbounds, Rodemaker. Over to Capron. Oh, no, not Capron. It was Annabeth Webb, and she was fouled. Ended up hitting the ground. It's Goreville's 5th foul, so it won't be shooting. Be out of bounds. Vienna will do it again. Foul's on number 5. Kate Dunning, her 3rd for Goreville. Whiting, chance to go inside, but it gets away. Annabeth Webb in the corner. Back out to Capron. Skip pass over to Rodemaker, almost gets away. Back top to Oliver. We're going to start it all over again. Inside to Whiting. And she gets an over-the-top reach by number 30, Sierra James for Goreville. Sophomore forward. That's her first foul. Goreville's 16th foul. One more and we're in the bonus. Having trouble inbound the ball. Gets it out to Oliver. Oliver head fake. Goes, drives the middle. Nice little floater off the glass. Good. Nice move. Nice basket by Haley Oliver. She has now 2, 4, 6 points, leading perhaps all scoring. Goreville quickly down to Elms. Tries to go inside to Abby Compton, but it's knocked out of bounds. And Vienna wants a timeout with 3:49 left to go. Vienna looking a little more aggressive on the offense. Still trying to figure out how we want to do it down here. Coach wanted a timeout, talk about it with this possession. Every basket counts, and the sooner you can make the correction, the better off the outcome. I apologize for calling Goreville's gal, number 55, but I do not have her listed. I'll check with the Goreville live stream folks here over to the left and see if I can get that remedied.
Hey, Brian. Hey, Brian. Number 55. Who is that?
55?
Yeah.
Kendall Webb.
Oh, she was at 30 on here. Okay.
Good update. Number 55 is Kendall Webb. Kendall Webb, freshman, forward. And that's Abby Compton. The lane won't go. Ball stripped away, goes out of bounds. White, Vienna ball. Oh, no, it says off White. It'd be Goreville ball. I just heard him yell White. And that's Kendall Webb inbounding the ball. It's number 22, Jaden Tripp. Back out front to Abby Compton. Nice little spin, Z dribble. Kicks it inside to 22, Tripp. Won't go. Out of bounds, and it is called off White again. Goreville inbounding the ball. B, number 55, Kendall Webb. I'm going to get that name corrected. Say it as many times as I can. Kendall Webb throws the ball back to the referee. I'll get that name burning in my mind here. Kendall Webb with the ball back. Kendall Webb will be inbounding the ball. Inbounding 233. It's Macy Tosh. She drives the middle, cut off well by Oliver and Rodemaker. Back out the top key, she's going to reset it. And there's a big, nice power move by none other than Kendall Webb, and she gets a bucket. She looked good and strong on that move. And that gives Goreville a 17-9 lead. Vienna needs to get something started. They try to go inside to Whiting. To free throw line, back to Oliver. A little jumper, no good. Out of bounds, stays Vienna ball. Haley's having some good looks on the basket. She's made all but 2 of them. Out is Chloe Capron, in for Vienna. I'll have it here in a minute for you. Out to Oliver, she penetrates, nice little layup, a little hard off the glass, no good. Whiting had the rebound, but I think she was pushed, backed out when she tried to rebound. We're at 7 fouls now, so she'll be having a 1-and-1. Fouls on 55. That's right, Kendall Webb. Her first. Macy's first shot, no good. Loose ball knocked around, picked up, Goreville. Stripped back, on the floor, fought for it. Almost picked off. Abby Compton drives hard. Oh, she looked like some contact, but there was no whistle. Instead, we have a out of bounds call. Not sure what happened there, folks. Apologize. Amy Vincent back in the game. That's the Vienna player that came in. She's running the offense now. Top of the key. Looks inside to Whiting. She kicks it over to Rodemaker. Goes baseline all the way around. Kicks it out. Back out front to Oliver. Fakes the 3. Little floater. Too short. No good. Saved out of bounds, but into the bleachers with the ball. That's right. Number 55. Kendall Webb. Inbounds goes to Oliver. Oliver back over to Amy Vincent. She looks for room on the baseline. It's not there. She tries again. Still not there. She has cleared out to Rodemaker. Top the key over to Annabeth Webb. Back to Oliver. Flashing inside to Whiting. Got a good look. Got a good turn, but was fouled. That's what Vienna's been wanting to do, I'm sure. A little note here. Last time Vienna Goreville met at Goreville, Macy Whiting had 20 points. Tonight she has 2 shots, not counting that one. No points. Missed her first free throw a while ago. Makes up for it with this one. She'll shoot 1 more. Makes this a 6-point game. Second one's good. She just needs 18 more. The remaining quarter and next half to match her Goreville effort. Vienna still, when we can score, in this full court pressure. Macy Tosh over to Webb. Long skip pass down the court to number 42, just in the game. I have to look her up. Jaylee Westerfield with a snowbird bucket underneath. Oliver inside to Whiting. That's what they've been wanting to go for. She gets it, I guess, rearranged her shot or partially blocked. No good. Tosh down to Tosh. And back to Tosh now. Stripped away by Oliver. Good hustle to try to get it and cause Goreville to walk. Some good athleticism on both Goreville and Vienna in that. Oliver and Tosh, but Tosh finally run out of balance and was called for walking. And that's Amy Vincent. Goes baseline, tries to get it inside to Whiting, and it goes off the Goreville defender. Looks like we're trying to get the ball into Whiting, where we left off at Goreville last time, but we're struggling. Goreville's made some adjustments, it looks like. Nope, the inbounds pass to Oliver was knocked away, but then stolen back by Amy Vincent, and she was pushed from the side. Fouls on number 42, Jaylee Westerfield. Her first, Goreville's 9th. 1 minute, 9 seconds to play. The double bonus won't have too much impact, but Vienna needs to capitalize on these free throws. Emmy's first is no good. Goreville with a rebound, 1 minute to play. Skips it down Back out to Webb. Webb drives baseline, a little floater, no good, but she's fouled. White 13, the referee says. That's Emmy Vincent. That's her second. Webb's first one is no good. She's yet to score. Second attempt. It's up, and now she's in the books. Makes it a 20-11 game with 58 seconds to play. Amy Vincent brings the ball down. She'll go to the top of the key, goes right side. A lot of moving under the basket, trying to get wide and open. She is. Amy drives, kicks it out to Oliver. No good. Goreville recovers. Goreville with 36 seconds. Coach is probably going to want him to slow it down for one shot here. Yep, and that's a long three by Macy Tosh. No good. Rodemaker, right side, back to Oliver. Oliver keeps an eye on the scoreboard. And back over to Vincent. Vincent back to Oliver. They look inside to Whiting. They get it to her. She's going up strong. Basket no good. Rebound was Annabeth Webb. She puts up no good. And Oliver with another attempt there at the buzzer. No good. Vienna runs out of options. It was 3 shots for $1, but we couldn't get any of them to fall and didn't get our change. It's 20-11 at half. We're going to take a break, and we'll be back here shortly. Got big cross-county rivals, Vienna girls varsity and Goreville Black Cat varsity coming at you for long. Call your neighbor, tell your friends. It's live in your bedroom, in your living room, in your car, wherever you want to watch it. 20-11 at the break. Goreville with him first possession. They're going inside. And you just have to let her shoot that, I think, girls. That was number 5, Kate Dunning. She'll shoot 2. The foul was on number 3, Annabeth Webb. Her 3rd personal foul. First one's up and rims out for Kate Dunning. And her second one's up and it rims out as well. Rebound Whiting. Amy Vincent will bring the ball down, set the play up. Vienna a little more deliberate on offense here. Looks like the Rodemaker back. Kicks it over out to Oliver inside to Whiting. That's what they've been wanting to do, and there it is. Whiting with her first field goal of the night. And that's what Vienna's going to have to do. They're maintaining that full court pressure. Macy Tosh for Goreville try to dribble. She passes it up to Kate Dunning. Back to Tosh. She gets it knocked away, saves it, kicks it out, stolen by Oliver. She could go all the way, and she does. No good. The basket's no good, but there's a foul. And Haley will go to the line shooting 2. Foul was on number 30 for Goreville. Sierra James, her second. Goreville's second team foul of the half. Inbounding the ball is Amy Vincent, and it's knocked away. That's a turnover for Vienna, first one of this half. Goreville will set something up. Oh, that's a turnover. Goreville's first of the half. 14, Kaylee Walliver. A little trouble getting around the defender there. And Amy Vincent will bring it out over to Rodemaker. Back and tripped away by Tosh. She might go all the way. She does, but it's just no good. Rebound Goreville. Shot blocked. That was number 5. Kate Dunning blocked by, I believe it was Amy Vincent. I'm not sure. Inbounds another Goreville goal. Tosh has it. Can't find anyone. Has to get it in quickly. Back to Tosh. She'll take it out top of the key. Nothing happened. Trying to penetrate the lane. She's tied up now. Almost stripped away by Rodemaker. Gets away. Back to Tosh. She'll drive. Dish it out to the left side. Sierra James. Back out. Goreville drives the lane. Nothing happening. Good defense by Vienna this time. Whiting puts good D on the ball. Goes out of bounds. And it's going to be called Goreville basketball underneath the go.
The expectations were very high for a team that overachieved.
Macy Tosh will inbound it for Goreville. Long inbounds pass. Amy Vincent was there, but couldn't. Had her back to the ball, but
no,
couldn't see it.
And is he going to come back?
Macy Tosh goes right side.
He could get another year.
Over to Sierra James. She travels. Another turnover. Vienna has to capitalize on these turnovers. It's 20-13. Vienna needs a basket. Vincent sets it up top of the key. Waits for everybody to get in positions. Oliver does a nice little in and out. Back out to the ball. A floater. Good. She's on a roll. Her first bucket of the half, and it's a 5-point game, closest Vienna's been in a bit. They're still in that full court pressure. It's like a 3-quarter trap. Long pass to break it. Goreville gets through it this time. Hand off to Tosh. She goes lane, dishes out, kick back out.
Very deep in the conference tournament.
Going to the NCAA.
Heffley back over to Walliver. Out to it. About the time I start getting familiar with some of the Goreville names, I have a substitution on me. In for the Black Cats, number 50, Abby Compton, and number 55, Kendall Webb. Goreville inbound. Kate Dunn out to Compton. Kendall Webb. Now to Compton. She goes left side. Weave going there. Good play, no good. 2 shots.
They had any white ones.
By number 5, Kate Dunning, but neither one of them falls. A nice weave action to get free. And 55, Kendall Webb picks up her second foul for Goreville on that. On the rebound. Vincent trying to set it up again. We'll see if they try to go into Whiting here. Over to Oliver on the 3-point line. Inside to Whiting. Nothing happening. She gives it to Annabeth Webb. And it won't go.
See, I live in Carbondale, and we are the jewel of civilization.
Annabeth Webb called for the foul,
It's a different world.
I believe,
Yes, it
for
is.
13.
It's a
No, it was
situation that's
Amy Vincent. That'd be her 3rd personal foul. Vienna's 2nd of the half, and there's a timeout. Maybe a mass break. I may
matter
have
of fact, until I
missed
started
that.
working for the Southern, I had really never been to the towns around here. And then I started setting off to Ziegler World and all the little places. And I love those little places. But I'd never been there before because there was no reason to be there. And they didn't want me there anyway.
You're from Carbondale.
Vienna has closed the gap to 5 and playing with a little more
And that's where I actually ended up. And I
focused on inside game to Whiting. And even whenever Macy doesn't have a good shot on the go, it's opening up some better looks at the basket when she kicks it back out. So if we get the ball back, we'll see if that's where they want to continue or if we have some other coaches working with the guards out front right now. Mostly, I'd say, on this pressure on this press, but they'll be vital on getting the ball inside to Whiting in this half as well.
Which allowed me to go to where they go. But God, you could just feel the tension when you walked in.
I can believe that. What's Goreville's record?
They are 4-4, 3-2.
No, him. Okay. Up. Thank you. And there's Macy Whiting for 2. That's what's got to happen for this turnaround. It's now a 3-point game. Vienna, good pressure up front. 3-point game with 2:40 left to play in the first or in the second half. Third quarter, stripped away by Vienna, picked up by Elm. She goes to cut the paint and travels with the ball. Inside to Whiting, that's what we've been talking about, and there it is again. This keeps up, it's going to be a different game, folks. That's what was happening last time. And Vienna full court pressure, trapping in the corner, leaving a lot of people open, but they're hustling back. 1-point game. And that's Kate Dunning. She spotted up, won't go. Blocked by Whiting, and Oliver out to the races. She's going to take it all the way. A nice little layup with contact, and she drains that, and Vienna has taken the lead. Still full court pressure, looking for the trap. They got it. Stop. Oh, and Haley brought her hand down a little too anxious. The momentum was going her way. The adrenaline was pumping, and she just couldn't stop herself. She didn't mean it. That's Haley's second foul. Vienna's team fouls at 3, Goreville at 2. Vincent picking her opponent up, almost at her man. Back to Webb, long 3, no good. Air ball, rebound, Rodemaker. She gives it to Vincent, she's bringing it down. Skip pass down quick to Oliver. Ball gets away, she looks inside to Annabeth, she gets it into Whiting. Nice easy basket, and that's what we've been talking about right there. We said that had to happen. Black wants a timeout, and Vienna leads now 23-20. And that's 4, 6, 8 points by Whiting here in just a short matter of time, and she had 20 against Goreville at the JV level in the last appearance, and that's what's been missing. She only had 2 free throws in the first half, and now she already has 8 points, and we still have another quarter and some change left to play. It just took the coaching staff a minute to work around this and get a fix, and where there's a will, there's a way, and she's getting great looks on the baskets now. And I have no fouls for Macy. Also, it's worth pointing out that Haley Oliver has 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 points. She's leading, I believe, all scoring. And those two have come alive. Vienna maintaining that full court pressure. Whiting back. And Annabeth Webb for the Snowbird passes, keeping them honest. Stolen by Oliver. She goes up, blocked by Abby Compton. It was a good take by Oliver. Abby Compton's a big girl, and she swatted it back. Said, not this time. Inbounds Oliver. Nobody there. Easy basket. And that's another bucket for Oliver. And a 25-20 Vienna lead. Stolen by Vienna again. And back by Goreville. Macy Tosh comes down for the basket, and she's fouled, I believe, by Annabeth. Yeah, Annabeth Webb. Had to be her her 4th foul. Vienna's 4th team foul as well. That's Annabeth's 4th foul. Tosh's first free throw rattles in. 25-21. 1 minute left to play in the third quarter. And that one's good too. Vincent waiting for the offense to spread out. Probably looking maybe for one shot here. Rodemaker drives, comes back to Vincent. Vincent's content to dribble some time off the clock. Over to Oliver in the wing. She dribbles out. She looks for a long pass inside to Whiting, and that's what's going to happen. And she's fouled quickly, and that's what I've been waiting for right there. It's a good look. It's a long pass from way out top of the key inside to Whiting. She'll go to the line shooting 2. The foul was on 50. Abby Compton, her first foul. Goreville's 13th foul. Whiting's first basket is good. She has 11 now. Only 9 away from her previous game versus Goreville JV. Second one's up, in and out and back in. She has 12 points. Oh, and another turnover. This pressure is getting to Goreville. She palmed the ball up high on a big dribble. That was Abby Compton, and Vienna's right back in this. Half of their court. Nice give and go, Amy Vincent. Annabeth back to Vincent, and it won't go. Abby. Oh, basket's no good. Rebound Vienna. And that's Amy Vincent quickly down the. And she's called for double dribble. And she had a little help, maybe 1.5 dribble. Can you have a 1.5 dribble? Ken? Consulted with my basketball specialist, Cooper Shanks over here. Oh, and what a quarter for Vienna girls, Lady Eagles basketball. They went from a deficit of, I think it was 8 points, and turned it around to a 5-point lead, 27-22. And the cardboard cutouts are going crazy. Oh, I'm sorry. Someone must just turn a fan on over there. Maybe a mouse ran by. Christian Bullock is absolutely no help. Make sure he's awake, will you?
Danny, they're doing their mime impression.
I'm not hearing. Say something again there, Ron. Ron just joined us. I didn't.
They're doing a mime impression over there.
Can you hear him? The mime in a box.
Mime, yep.
Ron, I don't know if you've been. See, he was getting ready for the varsity game here. I don't know if that was quite a run. We were down 8 and we're up 5.
Well, what I thought was interesting, it was 8-7 there for a long time, and then all of a sudden at halftime, before halftime it wound up 15-7. They go on a 8-0 run.
Inbounds the ball to Vincent. Buying a lot more. Oh, and there's a turnover. Goreville has a quick layup option, 50. It's Amby Compton, and she converts on it. They've been a lot more deliberate on their offense this time, patiently and getting it into Whiting. She's had 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 points in the third quarter, and that's what was missing in the first half. There's Oliver, spotted up for the 3, loses it off the foot of a Goreville defender, and we'll go back the other way. Let's get passed down to Tosh. She goes in hard and tough, no go. Rebound, Vienna, saved by Whiting. Rodemaker has it, pats it, picks it up, gives it to Vincent, and we're going the other way. Webb to Vincent. Vincent's taking some time. Coach wants to call a play, gets it over to Oliver. Oliver's going to run this one. They look inside to Whiting, it's tipped away. He was trying to go inside to Whiting, and Goreville did a good job. Got a hand on that one. We'll inbounds underneath the basket. See if we got a play for that. They're going to just try to loft it into Whiting, which they do, but when Amy Vincent come in to retrieve the loose ball, she came from out of bounds. She can't do that, so that's a turnover.
It's sort of like speeding. It's only a violation if they catch you.
And she got caught.
She got caught. Here's your ticket. Thanks for playing.
Oh, and a little long high pass that Rodemaker just couldn't get a hand on. Oh, there was a walk. Tosh thought about driving. Looks there, finds a hole in the lane, goes all the way to the basket with the right hand, and it rolls in. Macy Tosh for the bucket. First field goal for Goreville this half.
Wow.
Had a couple free throws. Inside to Whiting, that's what we want to see, and she's fouled, this time by number 22, Jaden Tripp, her second, Goreville's 4th team foul. Macy Whiting at the line again. First one's no good, rims out. A little short. Use your legs. Anytime it's short, it's usually legs in the third, fourth quarter.
Well, if you're 6 foot tall, you shouldn't be a little short.
6'1".
Yeah, you shouldn't be a little short.
6'1" freshman or sophomore. Second one's good. She now has 13 points.
She's already accomplished something I never could.
Oh, and picked off by Rodemaker, but got loose. Goreville with the ball. Elms drives, shoots, gets it off the glass, and it's a tie game. Yep, 28-28. Vincent setting it up over to Oliver. She spots up for a tray. A little short. Rebound. Vincent right there for the easy bucket. Picked up the trash, put it back in the can. Oh, almost stripped away by Vienna. That was Annabeth Webb, and Tosh had nowhere to go and almost handed it to her, but it went off Annabeth and will remain Goreville ball. Tosh inbounds it to Elms. Elms back up, and it's got loose, and it's a scramble on the floor. She wanted a timeout. She called it with her mouth, but it wasn't given. Webb with a power move inside, drops it, and that retains the 30-30 tie now. Kendall Webb with her first bucket of the half. Amy Vincent wants to slow it down a little bit, a little more deliberate. Tries to go inside to Whiting, but Tosh wasn't going to have it. She's seen that one coming. That's another turnover. Elms tried to go inside to Compton, and Annabeth Webb wasn't going to have that. She knocked it out of bounds. Be Goreville's ball underneath their own basket. Oh, easy basket. Number 50, Abby Compton. all alone in the paint. Goreville retook the lead, 32-30. 4 minutes left to play in this game. Vienna wants to set up. I'll look for something inside to Whiting if he can get it. If not, they may have some better open looks from the outside. Nice give and go to Vincent, to Rodemaker, back to Vincent, but it won't go. Vincent fighting for the rebound. She gets it inside to Whiting, off the glass, too hard. Nothing. Batted away by Whiting. Tosh with it. Coach wants her to set it up. She will. Pressure by, stripped away by Annabeth Webb. Recovered by Tosh. And this time Annabeth gets a foul. This may be her 5th personal foul. Yep, she's sprinting to the bench. In is number 5, Ellie Maxwell. Going to pick right up where Annabeth left off. And we got a timeout with 3 minutes, 28 seconds to play. Goreville with the ball and a 2-point lead. Now at the live switch is Christian Bullock, and I don't know if that's a smirk or what, but he's like driving a 1957 Corvette, he looks like. Or the racing
Dan,
stripes.
We've got a press row here that's better than SIU's.
Well, they're only human, Ron.
Did you get it all?
Going to be a very exciting finish to this game, folks. Call your neighbor, tell your friends, get the game on. It's going to be a fun JV finish here. Number 55, Kendall Webb, will inbounds the ball for Goreville. Into Dunning. Dunning almost had it stripped away by Maxwell. Maxwell putting good pressure on her. Back to Dunning. Oh, almost stripped away by Maxwell, and it is kicked away by Oliver, but it's picked up by Goreville. And they'll regroup. 55 spotted up for a long 3, and she drops it like it's hot. 55, Kendall Webb. Big basket for Goreville, gives them a 4-point lead. Well, they may have called that a 2. Oliver penetrates over to Rodemaker, back out to Maxwell. She shakes right, goes left. And she's called for walking. She'd stopped to put it up, and her gym shoes slid a little bit on her. Good pressure on Vienna. Rodemaker keeping her opponent at bay at the top of the key. Good pressure by Whiting up, and they got a jump ball. Rodemaker put the pressure on. Change the possession arrow at the very least, and we'll try it again. Webb inbounds the ball for Goreville. Into Dunning. Dunning has set it up. Oh, good play by Rodemaker. Good defense here in the later. Oh, loose ball, recovered by Vienna. Jump ball, their possession, Vienna. And Vienna has 8 turnovers in the second half, but not to be outdone. Goreville now has 7. Vincent over to Oliver, a little floater from the left side, a little hard, no good. Rebound, knocked out of bounds, and the referee indicated Vienna ball. I want to take an opportunity before I forget to apologize to the Capron family. I've been trying to pronounce the name incorrectly all night. Found out. Oh, Maxwell with a quick bucket. Oh, it's in and out. She was robbed. Maxwell had a good look, got open, and it just wouldn't fall for her. The Vienna ball under their own basket. Vincent looks inside, straight pass to Elm for Goreville. That's a turnover. 1 minute, 46 seconds to play. Vienna down by 4. Got to do something. Skip past to Tosh. She's not going to launch it with a 4-point lead in this time remaining in this game. Good pressure. Oliver's going to pick it up just a little more. Coach wants a timeout for Goreville. Actually, I think Todd Tripp stepped up and took that timeout for the JV girls coach. He may be filling in for head coach Mike Helton today. I haven't seen him in the gym. So Tripp had seen enough.
Todd is here. Mike had his second shot today, and he's running a fever and not feeling good from the COVID. So he got a shot and feeling under the weather because of it. That's why I will not be taking that shot.
Because you don't want to miss out on a coaching opportunity.
That or, hey, I figure if there's, and I'm serious, if there's people in the medical field not going to take it, I'm sure as heck not going to. I'll take my chances and get the flu, which hasn't, I don't have to worry about that. They haven't had the flu in the United States in 11 months. Just disappeared.
Must be all the hand sanitizer.
Washing your hands good.
Yep.
That's my
1 minute,
comment
23 seconds left to play. 4-point lead. Goreville's not going to be in a hurry to do anything except get this ball in bounds, which they do. And we're going to see pressure from Aller. She's not going to let her run too much time off the clock. She's going to try to strip the ball. They try to go inside to Compton, back out to, or excuse me, to Webb, back out to Compton. Over to Tosh. Coming up on 1 minute. Rodemaker keeping pressure on Tosh. Tosh goes all the way around the baseline.
Vienna's going to have to foul twice just to put him on the line.
Or how about that instead, Ron?
There's a
strip
steal
by Oliver. She goes down, gets a body on her, gets the foul. She'll shoot 2. Foul was on number 50, Abby Compton. I believe only her second personal. Maybe more importantly, 15 foul finally for Goreville. So the 1-and-1 could come into play, and a couple more fouls should occur. Oliver's first one in the basket. Second one. 3-point game. As Ron would say, 2 possessions. Maybe only 1. No good. Rebound, fought for. Whiting has a grip on it. Alternate possession goes to Goreville, though. But we do switch the arrow for the next tie ball. Goreville will have full court pressure on them with 47.9 seconds and a 3-point lead. They're going to try to get it into Compton. She seems to be the ball handler, her or Tosh. It goes to Tosh. Good pressure. Throw it down to Compton. She looks inside to Elms. She kicks it back out to Webb. 35 seconds. Oh. And we got a foul on Amy Vincent, but she had to. It was taken, that's going to be her 4th foul, but she had to stop the
That's just
clock.
16
Only the
foul,
16 fouls, so there's going to have something happen pretty quick. All it takes is 1 turnover, 1 possession game here. Almost stripped away by Oliver. She hugs the girl out of compassion or to stop the clock. I'm not sure which one. It is a small county. They may be related. 31-34.
Down here,
Important
you just
free
never
throws
know.
for Abby Compton, the freshman forward for Goreville. First one's no good. Big foul there. So here comes Oliver down the left side. She gets it to Vincent. Oliver with a long 3, but she got partially blocked or fouled there. And
Looked to me like she
needless
got
to say,
fouled.
the ball was well short of the rim and backboard as well. And then there was a quick foul by Jalen Rodemaker smartly to get a quick free throw, stop the clock with 10 seconds. Big free throws for Macy Tosh. sophomore guard. First one's good, and that makes it a 2 possession, unless you're fouled on a 3-point shot.
It's still a 2 possessions. You can't get a 4-point play.
Even if you're fouled on a 3?
Yeah, but that ain't going to happen here.
Well, you just said we couldn't.
Second
one up, and now it's definitely a 2 possession game.
I rest my case, prosecution.
36-31. Vienna needs 2 possessions. I don't know if we're going to be able to get them. Oliver quickly steps back for the 3. Nope, back out to Vincent. She drives, a little floater, good. But that's going to be all she wrote. Well, it's a well-fought game. I'll have the totals for you here in just a moment. Okay, I have those tabulated. First for our visiting guests, Goreville Black Cats, Lady Black Cats. Kate Dunning had 1 point. Madison Heffley 2. Macy Tosh 7. Ariana Elms 2. Kendall Webb 11 led scoring for Goreville JV Black Cats. 6 for Abby Compton, and her play was a lot bigger when just protecting the ball and running some of the offense, and maybe even some of the help on the press break. And then Jaylee Westerfield with 2. For Vienna, had 1 point for Chloe Capron, and my apologies again to the family for mispronunciating the last name. And 2 points for Mimi Vincent, which she played bigger, and I'm surprised that's only 2 points. We had Haley Oliver with 15. She led Vienna scoring. Right behind was Macy Whiting with 13. And the big story was Vienna, for their comeback and near victory, was getting the ball inside to Macy Whiting, and her 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 of her 13 points in that second half. Well, that's it for now. We're going to get ready for the varsity game, take a short break, and we hope you're enjoying having live Vienna High School basketball in your living room. Don't forget to put the popcorn in now. It'll be ready by the start of the first game. And Ron asks that you run a bag by the gym. He's jonesing for popcorn.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okie doke. Let's get this puppy rolling here. All right, gonna run the intro here.
It's time for Vienna Lady Eagles basketball right here on WIBH Net 3. This Lady Eagles basketball broadcast is brought to you in part by Banterra Bank, Rusty's Home Center, Trevelyan Farms, Vince's DJ Show, Southern Trust Bank, Golson Financial, Southern FS, Goddard's Auto Body, Edward Jones Financial Advisor Russ Kruger, C&K Equipment, Legence Bank, and Trevelyan Brothers Construction. Now let's head out to the gym for Vienna Lady Eagles basketball.
And good evening, everybody. I'm Ron Ellis for WIBH and the Vienna High School Sports Production. And we've got Tori Bent, or not Tori...
Burt.
Not Bent, Burt is here. And I wanted her to talk for just a few minutes. Her and her husband, Mr. Ernie, Burt and Ernie. I'm just kidding.
Brian, yeah.
You guys have been very, very instrumental in helping to get everything set up here with the production. Kendall Field has been very involved with helping to get the sound and everything to work together. And, you know, under normal circumstances, you would have lots of time to practice and do this in a dummy setup. We've never had that. It's been live, trial and error the whole time. And each game, I think we get a little bit better and better and better. And hopefully tonight will be the best of the whole night. We've had everybody working together, trying to get the sound to match up with the pitcher. But when you look at the setup that we have here, Tori, believe it or not, unless you're outside of this area, Vienna is the envy of every high school, literally in Southern Illinois, because I have had so many people say to me, how do you do that? Well, the whole vision behind this was, believe it or not, Josh Stafford.
Yeah.
He really was. And the school board gave him the permission to go do what he did. And he, with your assistance, you guys have put together quite an operation here.
Yeah, for sure, yeah. Mr. Stafford, he contacted us probably, I'd say about 3 months ago when they first thought that they were going to start doing basketball, and he asked us him and Mr. David Hill asked us if we could come and help, and so I started doing the research on what exactly we were going to need to make it happen, and I found the switcher that was going to be perfect for it, and so I watched I would say about 30 hours worth of videos on it, so I knew how to work it, and then it came in the day before the first game, and so we came, and I just, off of muscle memory from my videos that I had been watching for the past few months, I was able to hook it all up, get it all started, and it's working really well, and all the high school kids that are helping here are just doing a really, really amazing job with it. They really learned very fast on how to work everything too, so it's been really, really great.
We got affected too. Dave contacted us, David Hill, at the radio station over in Anna about doing some stuff here with the high school, and if we could work in doing the play-by-play with the boys and the girls. And I told him, I said, well, we'd actually talked about that, and so everybody and their brother thought that we weren't going to have any sports this year. And so we didn't order the equipment that we were going to need until all of a sudden, a week before we got started, the IHSA made a surprise announcement and said, oh, we're going to start allowing basketball games. You can start playing Tuesday of next week. It's like, holy cow. So we ordered the equipment, overnighted it, coming to us. Well, lo and behold, the equipment wound up coming that we needed was coming from the northwest. They get a snowstorm out there, and the blizzard just stopped everything. And instead of being overnighted, it took 7 days to get here. And it's just been at the very, very beginning, and I do appreciate all of the sponsors and everybody that was working with us to be a little bit patient. And it really is, when you look at this on YouTube or go on Facebook and watch it, it is amazing. And I've been just shocked by the number of people literally from Marion County, which is Salem, Illinois, all the way through Nashville, Pinckneyville, and everything south. People have made comments to me from different schools, and through sports I have a lot of contacts. They just can't believe that Vienna, Illinois, Vienna High School could put together such a package that we've got here, and the people who live here in this area really ought to be ecstatic, because you can't come into the gym and they're able to watch this and experience the game without being here.
Yep. And you know, Mr. Stafford, the first day that we streamed the games, he was sitting next to me while we were kind of just, you know, looking over everything, and he looked at me and he just said, "Tori, how did you get so smart?" So I think he was even really impressed with like everything that we were able to do, and I think just the vision that we had in our head really came about and became reality, and it's just been really great to be a part of it.
Well, I just wanted to thank you, and I know Mason Poland has really put a lot into this, and he's got a lot of stuff going on. And school-wise, he's a senior in high school, does a lot of things also, and it really takes a tremendous commitment to be here. Literally, there's a game every night since, except for Sundays, since February 27th, we've had a game every night, except for Thursday, March the 4th, is the only night that we're not having a game sometime. And a lot of times we're playing two, 3, 4 games that are being broadcast with play-by-play on a day, per day. And there's weekends, there's up to 5 or 6 games being played every weekend. It's just, when you look at the freshman, JV, varsity, it is insane as to how many games have been wrapped into a 6-week period of time. Yeah, I'm just really happy for all the kids being able to play. I know whenever I was in school, I loved watching all of the games. So just being I feel bad for all of the pep club and the students that aren't able to watch it, but at least we have the live stream, you know, going, and they can watch it at home. Because when I was in high school, it was just really great to just be able to see all my, you know, buddies, my other classmates play. So, well, it was when I went to high school here. It was back in the middle 70s, back in the Stone Ages. But Stud Walker would do a game, tape delayed. He'd sit up there on the catwalk, down there where it says B for the because of the tradition, and he would sit there on a little bitty table and have a cassette player, have a 8mm thing, and have a tape, and he would broadcast the game, take it down to Metropolis, and on Saturday morning we'd get to listen to the basketball game. That would happen 2 or 3 times a year. That was the only exposure we had back then of getting on the radio, and that what we have today here for TV and internet and is absolutely tremendous, and it's a lot of fun. I'm glad to be a part of it. I'm glad we were asked to help out. Yeah, it's been great just being able to hear, you know, you guys over the live stream. I've been watching it at home the past couple weeks, and it's just been really great to just be able to hear, you know, kind of what's going on, everybody's names and stuff. So Monday's really night game was a lot of fun at Chester. The first half wasn't, but the second half was a lot of fun. Yeah. Well, thank you very much for coming up and talking, and congratulations, and thanks for all the work that you and your husband have done. Well, thank you very much, Ron. That was Tori, and we're getting ready to have the national anthem here in just a moment. We'll be ready for the start of the tonight's game, and we literally will be rolling here in just a moment. Our officials for today's game are Drew Franklin, John Allen, and Tad Dunn. And Danny Field has come by, and Dan, you didn't get to hear what we were talking about, but we were talking about
just a girls basketball game between the Black Cats of Goreville High School and your Vienna Eagles. At this time, would you please rise, remove your hats as we honor America with the performance of the national anthem. And now, let's meet tonight's ball players. First, for the visitors from Goreville, a senior, number 10, Katie Bernard. A senior, number 11, Miley Kutsky. A junior, 00, Abby King. A sophomore, number 33, Macy Posh. And a junior, number 52, Jocelyn Westerfield. The Black Cats are coached by Mr. Mike Helton. Vienna Eagles. A senior, number 4, Emma. A senior, number 15, a senior, number 20, Natalie Webb. A senior, number 24, Addison. And a freshman, number 25, Shaylee Moore. The Eagles are coached by Mr. Rick Metcalf and Miss Kelsey Odom. Tonight's officials, Mr. Drew Franklin, Mr. Tad Dunn, and Mr. John Allen.
Your radio this first half. We are just about ready. Abby King.
Did you face your radio?
Yes. Miley Kuskuski, Katie Bernard, Macy Tosh, and Jaslyn Westerfield for the Black Cats. Starting lineup for the Lady Eagles is Emma Rush, Emmy Treat, Natalie Webb, Edison Bent, and Shaylee Moore.
Man-to-man, Ron.
Vienna opens in a man-to-man. With the ball is Kuskuski out on top. She almost palmed the ball. That's a double dribble. No call.
What's that?
We're going to help here just a little bit. They hand it off to King. King likes to shoot the three. We've played 40 seconds, and Bent knocks the ball loose and stolen away. Webb comes up with the loose ball. Webb into the front court with the dribble. Hands it off over to Rush, who gets it to Treat, and Treat will set it up. Man-to-man, or it's a 3-2 zone by Goreville. Rush, top of the key, back over to Treat, right side. to Moore. Moore takes it into the paint, kicks it out the treat, right side to Rush. Her shot was blocked and stolen away. Rush taps it out, and it comes up with Koskeski. Koskeski in the front court for the Black Cats. 6:55 to go. Long three-pointer by Koskeski off the back of the rim, and it's knocked out by center court. And if the Eagles would have boxed out on that missed shot, they'd have had the rebound easily. King out on top, bounces it right side over to Tosh. Tosh looks inside, nothing there, cut off by Moore. Now she goes to the right, puts a shot up, got the roll, count the basket, and shoot one. That was just, you felt contact, just threw it up toward the basket, kissed off the rim, and went in.
And that fall went against Addison Ben.
That'll be Ben's first on the Eagles. And the three-point attempt is nothing but the bottom of the net, and it's a quick 3-0 lead by the Black Cats. These two teams played earlier up at Goreville just a couple of weeks ago. It was 49-42 was the final score. A game that Vienna led virtually the entire way until about the last 3 minutes or so of the game. And Goreville came back to steal a game. Into Ben, turns, puts a shot up, too strong, rebound, comes out there to King. King dribbles into the front court, now slows it up at the volleyball line. 6:06 to go here in the first quarter, 3-0 Black Cats. King on the left wing, takes it into the paint area, kicks it back out on top, left side, over to Tosh. Tosh into the paint, little runner off the glass, way strong. Bent with the rebound. She dribbles into the front court. Bent still has it, kicks it right side to Treat. Treat out on top, over to Moore. Moore into the paint, double team. Has the release valve over to Webb, and Webb will get it out to Treat, and they'll set it up again. Emmy Rush out on top, thought about launching the three, coming out to guard it. Rush goes right baseline, pops from 10, hit the back of the rim, or back of the
backboard?
Backboard, yeah, that's the word for it. It was blocked, and it will stay with the Eagles. I wanted to say upright, but I knew that wasn't it. Moore into the paint, loses possession over to Bent. Bent hits the bottom of the rim, might have got a little push there. Gets it over to King off the rebound for Goreville. King with 5:12 to go in a very low-scoring affair, 3-0. Abby King goes right side, leaves it on the dribble to Tosh. Tosh almost carried it again. Gets it back to King. King into the paint, left side, over to Koskeski. Koskeski, a right-handed hook shot, no good. Rebound on the weak side by Westerfield, up and in, and it's 5-0. Look for Vienna to press off of the miss here coming up soon. Try to get a little fever in their legs. Moore in the left corner to Webb, back to Webb. And we're going to get a foul on the floor. This will go against Jasmine Westerfield. That'll be her first. And we have a mask timeout.
Quick mask break this time.
Well, there weren't many whistles. We'll be right back. 5-0 Goreville.
Bush Hog offers a full line of products, including rotary cutters and crop shredders, landscaping and tillage equipment, hay tools and boom mowers, construction equipment, and zero-turn and finishing mowers. Quality and durability are the hallmarks of all Bush Hog products. Bush Hog has the right tool for your operation. They stand out with many units still delivering performance after 20 years or more in the field. So if you're looking for an investment and not an expense, Bush Hog will deliver dependable performance and value. Built tough in Selma, Alabama, and sold by qualified local dealers. Bush Hog, serving American farmers and ranchers since 1951. And remember, if it doesn't say Bush Hog, it just won't cut it.
Test drive a Bush Hog mower at C&K Equipment in Vienna, Illinois, or check out their website at cksellsit.com.
At Banterra, we understand life is busy. We know you have priorities that take precedence over making a trip to the bank. I'm Jeff Spieth, Market Executive for Banterra, and I've been there. That's why we strive to offer convenient options that make banking easy for you. Pay for your coffee with your phone using Digital Wallet. Deposit your checks from the stands with Mobile Check Deposit. Pay bills and more from the comfort of your home with digital banking. Banterra, proud supporters of high school athletics. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
And we're back. Abby King just hit a 3 after Shaylee Moore missed her shot, and it's 8-0. And then Emma Rush takes a little walk out there, their first turnover, and both teams with one turnover. With 4:15 to go in the first quarter, it's been all Goreville so far, 8-0. Walking across the half lines, Abby King has trouble with the dribble, gets it in the right corner over to Tosh. Tosh, skip back out on top, over to Westerfield. Westerfield hands it off to Kuskoski. Kuskoski down in the low block and throws it right through the hands of Westerfield, and Westerfield was open for a baseline shot.
That'd have been easy.
Eagles went to sleep on the defense there. It's a 2-3 zone now by Goreville. Moore, or that was Webb, gets it over to Moore. Out on top to Treat. Rush to Webb, back to Moore, to Webb, and they're passing on the perimeter. Treat takes a long 3 and got it. Emmy Treat makes it 8-3, and with 3 minutes and 30 seconds to go here in the first quarter, Vienna finally on the board. King. Left side over to Tosh. Ball's knocked loose and it goes into the backfield.
Good hustle by Natalie Webb to get down there and pursue that.
They get it up to Kuskoski in the front court. Bounces it to King. Left side over to Tosh. Tosh almost fouled by Moore. Getting a little push, incidental contact, no call. Over to King. King with 2:50 to go here in the first quarter. It's 8-3. Goreville. King has trouble with the handle. Knocked out on top. Over to Tosh. Her runner too strong. Bent fights for the rebound and comes out there with it. Bent once again leads the break. Gets it down. Oh, nice pass. And they can't get the shot off. Emma Rush from 15. Doesn't get the roll. Out to Webb. Her shot up. No good. And Westerfield with it. Tough to see their numbers in there on the low block when you got a whole bunch of people in there. Down on the low block, over to Bernard, up and in. And I think that's the first time Bernard's actually touched the basketball.
Just long enough for an easy 2.
10-3. She got loose on the inside with 2 minutes to go. And now we're going to have a walk by Rush. That'll be the second turnover on the Eagles. And Tosh is going to have a seat. Westerfield's going to have a seat. We have Abby Compton and no, Westerfield's going to throw it in. So we only had one substitution. Tosh is replaced by Abby Compton, a freshman.
And then we had Amy Vincent in for
Rush.
For Rush, thank you.
Treat with the rebound off the missed shot. That shot was by Compton. Treat out on top. They get it on the left side over to Vincent. And who made that? I was looking down. Who made that last shot, bud?
Emmy Treat. Excuse me, Emmy Treat.
Made
second in a row.
A 3
in a row. 2 threes in a row.
Compton. Stolen away by Bent. Oh, we got a tie-up. Possession arrow 2. Vienna. Nice play by Addison Bent to get the tie-up. And that's a turnover on Goreville. That's their third. 117. Boy, a three-pointer right here would look sweet, wouldn't it? Into the front court. Vincent has it. Vincent. Skip pass on the left side over to Treat. Treat. Brings it out on top. Being hounded by Kuskoski. Treat. On top to Vincent. Vincent thought about a 3. Right side. Moore will take the 3 off the backboard. Too strong, and here comes Goreville. Kuskoski into the front court. Gets it over to Compton. Compton, left side to King. Wide open 3. Rims out of there. Fight for it. And Moore has it. Moore gets it over to Treat. Treat will bring it into the front court. With 30 seconds to go, looks like Vienna wants one shot. They trail 10-6. On top to Moore. Almost stolen away in by Compton. Compton comes all the way down, sets up, and got the basket. 12-6, they've doubled it up. 13 seconds to go. Vincent Treat brings the ball into the front court. Gets it right side over to Vincent, dumps it into Bent. Bent, double team. And we're going to have a jump ball, possession arrow Goreville. Third turnover on the Eagles. 2.5 seconds to go. They get into Compton, and that'll be the end of the first quarter. 12-6 after 1. It's been Goreville here in the early going.
Rusty Flam of Rusty's Home Center in Anna, Vienna, and coming soon to Goreville wishes all the teams in Union and Johnson counties good luck this basketball season. It's nice to see you back on the hardwood. Speaking of hardwood, go to Rusty's for all of your lumber needs for new construction or home repair. Or if you need new doors, new windows, a new roof, or you want a new kitchen, they can do all of that at Rusty's Home Center in Anna, Vienna, and soon in Goreville. Call Rusty's in Anna at 618-833-2101 or in Vienna at 618-658-3761. Does your financial advisor take the time to really listen to you? Is your financial strategy personalized for you and your family? Will your financial advisor be there as your life and financial situation change? When you work with Russ Critter, your Vienna Edward Jones financial advisor, he focuses on what's important to you. You work together and use an established process to create a personalized financial strategy backed by the advice, tools, and resources to help you reach your goals. And he'll partner to help your strategy stay on track. Contact Russ today at 618-658-2222. Edward Jones, making sense of investing. Member SIPC.
Well, in that first quarter, it won't take very long to go over the scoring totals for the Vienna Eagles.
No, Emma Treat with 2 threes.
That's it.
That's it.
On the other side of the ledger, 12 points.
Excuse me, Emmy Treat. 2 Emmys, one with a Y, one with an E, and an Emma.
Do they come with a trophy? Vienna will have the basketball to start this second quarter. They desperately need some points. A little fire in their belly would look good. Shot up by Ben on the baselines, no good. Compton with the rebound. Compton, for being a freshman, she knows how to handle the basketball, and she's a big girl.
Yeah, they used her to press quite a bit in the JV game.
Ball's thrown away, unable to save it. It'll go off of Goreville, and I have them for 4 turnovers. So.
I do as well.
And Rush is coming back in, going to replace Shaylee Moore. Emmy Vincent, Emmy Treat has the ball right now. Addison Bent, Emma Rush, and Natalie Webb on the other side. Long 3 by Vincent's an air ball. Bent's able to save it. What a nice play by Addison Bent to keep it alive. She gets the ball back. She's hammered. No foul. And Vincent has the ball stripped away from her. Wow. Addison looks at the official, and I would be too. I'm sure with the mask on, that's probably a savior. Good.
Maybe she had her tongue stuck out at him for all we know, huh?
I'd have stuck mine out. So what do you got to do to get a foul around here? Compton, full court pressure by the Eagles. Broken easily by Kaskuski. She slows it up. She gets across the half line. King down over to Bernard. Nice pass on the low block, and the foul will go against Natalie Webb. That'll be her first, team second. 6:51 to go here in the first half.
Only 3 fouls and a quarter and a minute.
Well, and there was only 1 free throw in the first quarter. That was to start the game with traditional 3-point play. First free throw by, is that
Westerfield?
Westerfield? I couldn't see her number. Second free throw is no good. Bent with the rebound. Into the front court. Eagles with the ball going all the way. Bent misses the layup. And over to Compton. Compton brings the ball into the front court. Goes right side over to King, out on top to Westerfield, left corner, and they throw it away. They were trying to hit Kaskuski in the left corner, but Westerfield overthrew her, and that's turnover number 5.
Now, Vienna's got to run, in my opinion, here. Just needs to settle down and have a little better shots on goal. We're forcing a lot of baskets.
They're rushing it. They throw it away into the front court. Ball stripped away, and it's stolen back. Eagles with the ball in the front court is Treat. Long three off the back of the rim. No good. And stolen, taken away by Bernard. Stolen right out of the grasp of Rush. She was trying to reach for it. Compton comes all the way down to get it out to Westerfield, to King. Three, rims out of there. Rush with the rebound. Vienna wants to run. Rush from the left elbow, has the ball stripped away and stolen. Kaskeski steals it right back, and Compton will bring it into the front court. 5:44 to go, and we have a carry. 7 turnovers on the Goreville Black Cats, 6 on the Vienna Eagles.
I have 7 actually.
7.
It's a
Turnover
contest.
City. 7 turnovers for the Vienna Eagles and just 6 points. If we stop that, it would give us a chance to score.
I see good things from Haley Oliver in this particular game, just the way she matches up.
Long three, good by Rush. 13-9, cuts it to a 4-point deficit. We're going to have to get the ball on the inside and score. We've got the ball in there, we just haven't been able to score. They throw it away, and it goes out of bounds off of Oliver. Haley Oliver, a 5'6" junior. And we have a sub coming in for the Black Cats. Tosh is coming back in, and Kaskeski is going to have a sit with 5:15 to go here in this second quarter. Right in front of the Vienna bench. They inbound it over to Bernard. Back over to Compton. Compton around the top of the key. Turns, spins. Ball stripped away and stolen. Vincent. Oh, that's Treat, rather. And we're going to get a blocking foul. Treat will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. And 33, Macy Tosh will pick up the foul. That's just the second foul on Goreville. Emmy Treat zipping down the floor. She was hammered too. First free throw, no good. Off the back of the rim. Be nice to cut this to a 1-point deficit, or
Yes, it
1
would.
possession deficit.
You gotta stay close, then wait for a run.
Well, the fact that we're just 4 points behind right now is a blessing.
All things considered, I agree.
Second free throw is good, and it's a 1-possession game, 13-10. As bad as Vienna has played, they're right there in this game. Tosh, double team. They work it around. King for 3, off the back of the rim, no good. Rebound pulled out there by Webb. Webb gets it over to Treat.
There's Oliver.
Oliver for 3, rims out, and Bent can't save it. Goreville has it. 3-on-2, coming down the other way. Oh, what a bounce pass through traffic over to Westerfield, and it's 15-10. That was, I don't know how that pass got through there, but that bounce pass had eyes. Oliver out on top, over to Bent, right side to Treat. Treat to Rush. Rush thought about a 3 from the left elbow, shot up, too strong. Bent fights for it, comes over to Oliver, up and in. Little 10-footer by Oliver is good, and it's 15-12. 4 minutes and 5 seconds to go here in the first half. Back to a 3-point deficit. Bernard out on top, or that's King. Almost taken away. Webb. They get it down to Bernard. Bernard has her shot blocked by Bent, and then she throws it away. Oh, goodness gracious. Trying to hit Webb, and that'll be our mask timeout. 15-12 with 3:50 to go in the first half. We'll be right back.
Tracy Williams and Laura Goddard at Goddard's Auto Body would like to welcome the Vienna girls and boys back to the hardwood. Goddard's Auto Body provides 24-hour towing, collision repair, brakes and shocks, alignments, oil changes, and can fit your car or truck with a new set of tires. Goddard's Auto Body is located at 865 Old Route 146 Loop. Call them at 618-658-3191 and see what Goddard's Auto Body can do for you. From Laura Goddard and Tracy Williams, good luck to the Vienna girls and boys this season. Go Eagles!
Southern Trust Bank in Vienna would like to wish Vienna Eagle boys coach Dreer and Vienna Eagle girls coach Metcalf good luck this basketball season. Southern Trust Bank is locally owned with branches in Goreville and Marion and an ATM at the Lake of Egypt. With home interest rates at record lows, call them for help lowering your monthly mortgage payment or let them assist you in buying that new house. Or talk to them if you need financing for a new auto or truck. Southern Trust Bank, 618-658-8888.
We're back here at Vienna High School. Danny Field alongside. I'm Ron Ellis. And Dan, here in the first half, Vienna's just hanging right around. We're just an eyelash away from having this game tied for the first time. King will have the ball here at the top of the key. They force it inside, and it's stolen away. Nice steal. That's 8 turnovers on the Black Cats. Into the front court, Treat has it. On the left side, over to Oliver. They get it into Bent. Semi-hook shot's good! 15-14 as Bent gets the semi-hook to go. 3:27 to go here in the first half. King gets it over the half line to Bernard. Right side over to Kuskuski. Back to Bernard. Bernard steps inside the paint, down to Westerfield, off the glass and in. 17-14, 3-point lead for the Black Cats. Treat will bring the ball into the front court, 3:08 to go. Treat throws it across over to Oliver. Oliver to Bent. Right side over to Treat. Treat looks inside. To the right wing to Oliver. Oliver back out on top to Treat. It's a 2-3 zone by the Black Cats to Rush. Rush looks
They're
inside.
attempting the three, aren't they?
Into Treat. Treat,
nice
little 12-footer off the back of the rim, no good, and we have a fight for it. We're going to get a foul on Emma Rush. Nope, we're going to call that on 15, Treat. That'll be her first, team third. Not many fouls called, just 5 in the first half. Tosh, back over to King, right side to Kuskuski. Bernard over the half line to Tosh, back out on top to King, and they finally dribble it. Tosh has it. 3-2 zone by the Eagles, and the ball passed to, what a great block by Bent. Goes back over to Tosh though. Bent got the block. Tosh is going to go line for 2, and the foul on number 20. That'll be Natalie Webb, her second. And to the free throw line, Tosh's first free throw is good. The sophomore, Macy Tosh, makes it 18-14. 2 minutes and 16 seconds to go here in this first half. Second free throw rolls out, and Westerfield comes out there with it. Over to Bernard. Her shot is blocked. Bent fights for it. We're going to have a jump ball.
That's some brute strength
we may
by
have a
Madison
foul.
then, wasn't it?
We may have a foul here.
Madison
number 10
received the foul and powered up. That was like a wrestling match there, Ron.
Katie Bernard picks up the foul, and Coach Tripp is not happy with that call. Rush for 3, way strong, up off of the glass. Coach Metcalf slams his foot down.
Patent move from Patent Leather.
Yeah. 1:58 to go here in the first half. Kuskuski gets it over to Westerfield. All the way down, lays too strong. Fight for the rebound. It's loose on the ground, and we're going to get a tie-up. It remains 18-14 on the possession arrow. That will go to Goreville. King will inbound the ball under her own goal. Goreville in a box. They out on top to Kuskuski. Right side to Tosh. King for 3, got it. 21-14, and just like that, it's back to a 7-point lead. Minute and a half to go here in the first half. Rush, Treat, top of the key. Right side to Oliver. They force it into Bent, tried to force it in. Ball's knocked away by Bent, or to Bernard rather. Bernard with the steal. And here comes Goreville. Westerfield to King. Man-to-man pressure. They throw it away. They were trying to hit Westerfield. Westerfield thought it was going to somebody else, and she
it was
just
set
gave
up for a good
on
play. It just wasn't communicated, was it? Rush out.
Another turnover on Goreville.
Jaylee Moore in. Natalie Webb out.
How many's that on them, bud?
Emmy Vincent in. What's that?
How many turnovers on Goreville?
I have them even at 10 for Goreville, 9 for Vienna.
Moore walks,
yes,
no
she does.
call. They kick it back out the Treat over to Oliver. Her 3 is good. Haley Oliver makes it 21-17. Back to a 4-point deficit. We need a turnover off the press. Koskowski picks up the dribble. Gets it to Bernard, over the half line to King. King will set it up in the front court with 41 seconds to go. King dribbles to the left, hands it off to Tosh. Tosh, top of the key, bats it, gets it down to Bernard. She just bats it away, and then Bernard's should have picked up the foul with the push, but they award Vienna with the basketball after the turnover on the Goreville Blackcats. Moore comes out, Bent comes in, and Vincent inbounds it to Treat. Emmy brings it up over the half line with 26 seconds to go here in the first half. Eagles could really use a basket here. Treat, right side over to Rush, back to Treat, to Rush, wide open three, off the back of the rim, no good, and Oliver's going to pick up the foul. That'll be Haley Oliver's first, and with 11.3 seconds to go, Goreville will have the length of the floor to go. King has the ball, and Goreville has a 4-point lead. King looks to get it in, and throws it away. And it will be right in front of the Goreville bench on that turnover. That's their 12th turnover I have for them. 9.2 seconds to go, and now we could still use that basket. They get it into Rush in the corner, double team, back over to Treat. Treat, right side to Vincent. Vincent with 3 seconds throws it toward the goal, and we're going to get a foul with 1.3 seconds to go. Emmy Vincent, the 5'7" freshman, will have 2 free throws. That's on Westerfield. That is her second. Just the 4th team foul on the Blackcats. And Vincent's first free throw is good. 21-18. Wouldn't that be sweet to make this one and have a 2-point deficit? That'd be an encouragement going into the halftime. Second free throw is also good. 21-19
for Emmy.
And boy, that was a quick clock.
Home.
Yeah, 21-19, halftime. We'll total everything up, and we'll be right back here at Vienna High School.
When you don't have the right tools for the job, hard work just gets harder. With more standard features, longer warranty, and the best-in-class performance, you can get the job done right the first time, all for a value that offers, well, simply more than the rest. LS Tractor. See the LS difference at lstractorusa.com.
Come test drive an LS Tractor at CK Equipment in Vienna or check out their website at cksellsit.com.
Susie and Danny Joe Trevelyan, along with Joel and Judd and the families of Trevelyan Farms in Grantsburg, wish the Vienna boys and girls basketball teams good luck as they finally get back on the floor. We're not able to be there to support you in person, but we want you to know that we are there to support you in true Vienna Eagle spirit. Congratulations to the seniors for all your dedication and hard work, and good luck not only this season but for the rest of your lives. Once again, good luck to all the Vienna teams from Trevelyan Farms.
With 25 years experience, Vince Hofford at Vince's DJ Show provides professional DJ services with music for all occasions. Whether it's a wedding, class reunion, school dance, prom, homecoming, or party in your backyard, Vince's DJ Show can provide the music for all your party needs. Vince's DJ Show welcomes Vienna boys coach Steve Dreer and welcomes back coach Rick Metcalf as the new girls coach. Good luck, Vienna boys and girls, and give Vince a call at 618-658-9095.
Everyone at Southern FS would like to wish Coach Rick Metcalf and the Vienna Eagle girls and Coach Steve Dreer and the Vienna Eagle boys basketball teams lots of success this basketball season. Southern FS is your local source for gas or diesel fuel, LP gas for your residential or commercial needs, feed, seed, and chemical or agronomy needs. Southern FS Vienna's office is located at 615 Old Route 146 Loop, or give them a call at 618-658-5231. From everyone at Southern FS, let's go Eagles. Bank anytime with Allegiance Bank app, introducing new features with all the conveniences you already love, like 24/7 access, account transactions, online bill pay, and now even more powerful tools like mobile deposit for true banking on the go. Spin, making person-to-person payments easy and secure, along with smart tools like GoFocus to help you visualize your financial profile and plan for the future. It's the next best thing to banking with them in person. Download their app for free today in the App Store or Google Play. Allegiance Bank, building stronger communities since 1906. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Are you saving enough to maintain your current lifestyle throughout your retirement years? Is it time to increase your retirement plan contributions? Is your asset allocation consistent with your retirement planning goals? Rodney Golson at Golson Financial Services can help you determine if it would be in your best interest to revisit your retirement planning goals. Call him today at 618-658-7008 or simply stop by the office to arrange a free, no-obligation personal consultation. Securities offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA SIPC.
Larry and Ned Trevelyan of Trevelyan Brothers Construction would like to wish the Vienna Eagles boys and girls basketball teams good luck this season. Call Trevelyan Brothers Construction for a bid for any residential or commercial construction need. They also can provide landscaping for your residential or commercial projects. Trevelyan Brothers Construction is located at 1915 State Route 146 East, Vienna, Illinois. Give Ned Trevelyan a call to set up a time for a quote at 618-658-4590.
At Banterra, we understand life is busy. We know you have priorities that take precedence over making a trip to the bank. I'm Jeff Spieth, Market Executive for Banterra, and I've been there. That's why we strive to offer convenient options that make banking easy for you. Pay for your coffee with your phone using Digital Wallet. Deposit your checks from the stands with Mobile Check Deposit. Pay bills and more from the comfort of your home with digital banking. Banterra, proud supporters of high school athletics. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
And we're back here at Vienna High School. Halftime here at the varsity game. 21-19 is the score. Goreville, they've led the entire way. They jumped out to an 8-0 lead, and they've led by as many as those 8 points. That's the largest lead they've had tonight. Vienna whittled back. They trailed 10-6. Late in the first quarter, they trailed 12-6 at halftime, and in the second quarter, Vienna outscored Goreville 13-9 to cut it down to a 2-point deficit, 21-19. Vienna 3 of 4 from the free throw line for 75%, 3 of 5 from the free throw line for Goreville for 60%. Only 9 free throws in total in the first half, and that goes indicative with the shots, Danny, here in the first half.
Yeah, it just wasn't a whole lot of shots on goal. And interesting, it wasn't raining threes in the second quarter. There was 2 attempts by Abby King, 3, excuse me. She was 1 for 3, but they were nice, quick inside passes to 52 Jocelyn Westerfield, and she had 5 points in that quarter. Didn't sound like a lot of points, but in a low-scoring game like this, that was the bulk of their scoring. That was right at 25% of the points when they have 21 for the game. In fact, total-wise, Westerfield leads the Black Cats with 7, followed by King with 6, Tosh with 4, and Abby Compton with 2, and that's it. For Vienna, had Emma Rush with 1-3, something absent from her normal game. 2 points for Emmy Vincent. 2 free throws there at the end of the half. Emmy Treat has 7, leading the scoring with 2 threes and a free throw. Excuse me, 2 threes and a free throw. And then 5 from Haley Oliver and 2 from Madison Bitt. So
21-19 is our score, and we're going to take a quick break and take it over, guys. Her husband put together for highlight some of the work that they do. I know they do a lot of weddings coming up here in the springtime and summertime. Something that was a difficult thing to do this last year is go through a wedding. I know we're going to experience one this October. My daughter's getting married, so I'll be glad when that one's all over. Want to say hi real quick to our son and his family down in San Antonio, Texas, watching in. His wife is from Goreville and has a lot of family out here on the floor, even coaching her cousin's Todd Tripp over there. And he's coaching tonight because Mike Helton, unable to be here tonight. He got his second shot for the COVID extravaganza and not feeling well. He's a little under the weather this evening, so they told him to stay home and get better. But Danny, was it 12-9 turnovers, 12 for Goreville, 9 for Vienna in the first half?
Yeah, that's what I have. It's been a turnover fest. Not much offense from either team really, and or foul trouble. Just a turnover fest. One quick personal note, Ron, you made me think of it. A shout out. I want to give a shout out to my granddaughter on the way. We just found out last night, Kellen and Alexa Field, my son and lovely daughter-in-law, are expecting their second girl. So, and they'll be 3 years apart exactly by the month.
Wow.
And we have another one that's almost 2, little Kemper Ray Stevens, our daughter Layton and Clay Stevens' daughter. So I'm going to have 3 on the same ball team, Ron.
Well, there you go. Getting started.
That's right.
You got 3/5 of the team there. Now, I guess this is basketball if you're going to have 3/5 of the starters.
Yeah, we'll have our own football team, but that's just for Thanksgiving and special occasions.
Oh, goodness. All right, the Eagles will have the basketball to start this second half. Goreville opens in a 2-3 zone, right side to Oliver. They get it into Bent, and her shot was blocked by Westerfield, and Goreville comes out there with it. Oh! Almost a carry by Kiskuski. They throw it away in the backcourt to Tosh, and Garter, they let her come across unaccosted. Kiskuski for 3 off the rim, and there's an over the back by Bernard. Emma Rush picked up the foul. And Bernard, that'll be her second foul of the game. Nobody's in serious foul trouble with that one. Bernard has 2. Jocelyn Westerfield has 2, and Macy Tosh has 1 for Goreville. And on the long 3 off the back of the rim, Bernard with the rebound. Bernard gets it over to Tosh. Tosh brings it in the front court, right side to Kiskuski. Out on top to Tosh. Man-to-man pressure this trip down the floor. Knocked away by Bent.
Oh, he goes right back to her. Oh, he anticipated that foul, I'm afraid.
That looked like a good block from behind.
When there was no way it could have been body. I think he just...
they're going to get Emma on the front side. They're saying she knocked the ball loose.
Oh. So it was still a shooting foul then?
Yeah, she knocked the ball loose as that was coming in. That's what they said. We don't have a vote again, do we? No, we didn't have a vote last night, and dadgum, we don't have one tonight. 22-19, 7:09 to go. Just ain't right, is it, bud?
No comment.
Second free throw is no good, and with the rebound into the front court, Rush has it. Rush out to Treat, back to Emma. Treat has it. Down to Bent.
Nice dish.
Oh, missed the bunny. Westerfield gets it back. Westerfield takes a couple of dribbles. Gets it over to Bernard, and Bernard will bring it into the front court. Well, she hasn't yet. She hasn't cleared it yet. Now they get it to King. 22-19 is the score. King over to Kiskuski. Kiskuski working against Oliver. Kiskuski. Top of the key. Wide open 3. Got it. 25-19. Rush brings it across the half line. 6 minutes and 15 seconds to go. They get it into Bent again. Kicks it out. Oliver for 3. Way short. Westerfield with the rebound. Gets it over to Kiskuski. Over to Tosh. Tosh has trouble with the dribble. Gets it over to Kiskuski. Kiskuski Stolen away by Bent. 3-on-2. Bent takes it all the way down, puts it up, and scores! 25-21. Nice play by Bent. Full court pressure by the Eagles. Tosh has it. Double team. Bounces it over to King. Back to Tosh. Tosh looked like she did walk. Over to Bernard. To Kuskuski. Kuskuski blocked by Bent.
And
it goes out of
Goreville.
bounds off of Goreville. Bent, 2 great trips down the floor. Stole it, took it down and got the layup, and then got the ball knocked out of bounds off of Goreville. And with 5:28 to go here in the third quarter, 25-21. Eagles have never been tied or led in this game. They started with an 8-0 deficit, and they've never caught up. Rush for 3, got it! Rush for 3, 25-24. They trail by, stolen away! Treat is fouled by Bernard. That'll be her third.
That was a frustration foul, wasn't it?
Yes, it was. And that is their 15th turnover of the game. Coach Tripp not happy over there on his sideline.
He's got the drawing board out, Ron.
Kuskuski's coming out.
He wants his press
and
fixed.
Compton's coming in. Eagles with a chance to take their first lead of the night.
Got to be patient because that's a big momentum.
With the ball is Treat. Treat, top of the key. It's a 3-2 zone by Goreville. Rush.
I have no problem with Oliver spotting up right there. Oh,
Oliver
she just had caught the ball.
Couldn't handle it. Into Bent. Out on top to Rush. Rush to Treat. For 3. Got it! 3-pointer by Treat. And it's 27-25. Vienna with their first lead of the night. Bernard hands it off over to Tosh. Tosh
Turner
brings it. Stops. She's in trouble. She's in the backcourt. They get it to King. King to Compton. Down the low block to Bernard, and Bernard is going to be fouled. And this will go against Emma Rush.
Wasn't a bad foul, Ron.
That'll be Rush's second. It's a non-shooting foul. And we're going to have our mask timeout. 27-25 Eagles. First time we've said that tonight. We'll be right back.
Rusty Flam of Rusty's Home Center in Anna, Vienna, and coming soon to Goreville wishes all the teams in Union and Johnson counties good luck this basketball season. It's nice to see you back on the hardwood. Speaking of hardwood, go to Rusty's for all of your lumber needs for new construction or home repair. Or if you need new doors, new windows, a new roof, or you want a new kitchen, they can do all of that at Rusty's Home Center in Anna, Vienna, and soon in Goreville. Call Rusty's in Anna at 618-833-2101 or in Vienna at 618-658-3761. Does your financial advisor take the time to really listen to you? Is your financial strategy personalized for you and your family? Will your financial advisor be there as your life and financial situation change? When you work with Russ Critter, your Vienna Edward Jones financial advisor, he focuses on what's important to you. You'll work together and use an established process to create a personalized financial strategy backed by the advice, tools, and resources to help you reach your goals. And he'll partner to help your strategy stay on track. Contact Russ today at 618-658-2222. Edward Jones, making sense of investing. Member SIPC.
We're back here at Vienna High School. Vienna on their own 8-0 run has erased a 25-19 deficit, and they have a 27-25 lead with 4:18 to go in the third quarter. Out on top to Compton. Compton gets it left side over to Tosh. Tosh, it's a 2-3 zone by the Vienna Eagles. Over to Compton. Compton to Tosh. Takes a couple of dribbles to the left, goes to the baseline, underneath the basket, trips and falls down, and we're going to have a ball's knocked out of bounds by Vienna. It'll stay with Goreville. Four minutes exactly to go here in this third quarter. They inbound it into the game now for Goreville. Number 24 is Madison Heffley, as she's a sophomore.
Coach Tripp resting some players now, Ron?
Just one. Way out on top. Almost taken away by Vienna. That was Haley Oliver, almost coming up with a steal.
She's a scrapper.
Compton's going to inbound it. Gets it out on top, over to Heffley. Heffley back to Compton. Compton all the way down. Bulls her way in, kicks it back out to King. King goes around the right side. Blocked by Bent. Bent comes out of there with it. What a great steal by Addison Bent. She brings the press, or breaks the press with the dribble into the front court over to Rush. Rush in the right corner. Kicks it out to Treat. Down into Bent. Kicks it out on top to Oliver. Back to Bent at the free throw line. Bent takes a couple of dribbles. Kicks it back to Rush for three. Bang! Emma Rush for three. 30 to 25 Eagles. An 11-0 run by Vienna. Tosh goes down. She'll get hammered by Bent. And Addison will pick up her second foul.
Not a bad foul there.
I'll tell you
really.
what, Addison Bent has had one whale of a third
defensive,
quarter.
At least defensive, especially.
Tosh's first free throw is good. Breaks the 11-0 run by the Eagles. 26 for the Black Cats. 30 for the Eagles. 3:09 to go in the third. Second free throw's no good. Bent with a rebound. Bent dribbles out. Clears out. Gets it over to Treat. And Treat will bring it across the half line. What a quarter for the girls. They had a great third quarter at Chester Monday night also. It was a 24-2 run, and they come out of the halftime with a 24-0. Treat for three.
That was from a different zip code.
Downtown.
And Oliver with the steal. Back
up and in. 35. Goreville wants a timeout. 35-26. Oh, baby, what a couple of plays by the Eagles.
Wow. Emmy Treat's 3-point. That was from a different zip code.
Oh, my gosh. She was a good 4 feet beyond the arc, let her fly, and hit nothing but the bottom of the net.
No postage necessary.
No return.
That would have been a long
needed.
distance. That was from a different area code, I might say. Dialed that one in.
And the Eagles have come out. Here, what's amazing, 16, I have 16 turnovers for Goreville.
Yes.
Just 9. The Vienna Eagles have not had a turnover in the second half, and they've played like it too. They have outscored Goreville 16-5 this quarter. And I was talking just for a moment ago, Chester, Monday night. We played like dog doo-doo in the first half, really. We trailed 30-17. We went on a 24-0 run to start the second half.
Wow.
They scored one basket right at the end of the third quarter, and
look at this.
Eagles
look at the energy in the defense in the girls right now.
To Chester to 9 points in the entire second half. They inbound it to Tosh. Tosh breaks the press, 2-on-1. Gets it down to Westerfield.
Oh, what a hustle.
What a great hustle job. I think that's Treat. Yes.
Yeah, that was Emmy.
She fell down and she was able to reach down and grab the ball and tie it up.
Like a pit bull on a rubber tennis ball.
35-26. They get it into Westerfield. Out on top, over to King. King, crossover dribble, into the paint. Tries to force her way through a double team, and Oliver and Rush will knock it out of bounds. It'll stay with the Black Cats right in front of their bench, their extended bench. Those used to be season ticket holders.
Yeah, I was one of them.
Back in the day.
Still is. Oh, just missed it.
Taken away into the left corner. Out on top.
Natalie Webb almost with a steal.
Over to King for three. Off the front of the rim. Bent with another rebound. Ben has been a Zamboni machine on the boards this quarter. Into the front court, Treat. Left side to Rush. Rush looks inside, nothing there, back to Treat. 2 minutes and 5 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Emmy Treat out on top with the ball, just dribbling around. It's a 3-2 zone by Goreville. Bent has it. Right side to Treat. Treat thought about a three, just faked it. Wasn't serious. To Rush. Left side to Webb. She'll take the three off the back of the rim, and
Oliver's there.
The rebound off the glass and in! Haley Oliver makes it 37-26. Full court pressure, almost stolen, and it is knocked away by Treat. Or that's Rush. Emma Rush knocked it loose with 1:37 to go here in the third quarter. King.
Checking Ron's pulse here.
King gets it in over to Tosh. Tosh Works against the press. They throw it across the top over to, knocked away by Koskuski. Compton gets it back up, no good. Westerfield on the weak side rebound, makes it 37-28. That breaks a big run, another 7-0 run by the Eagles. Rush brings it into the front court. Out on top over to Bent. Right side to Treat. Into the right corner to Rush. Tosh is on her. Rush takes a couple dribbles. Gets it into Bent. Bent drives baseline. Kicks it off over to Webb, and Webb is going to be fouled. This may go against Koskuski. It is Koskuski's first foul of the game. Third on the Goreville Black Cats, and Webb will go to the free throw line for 2. Her first free throw's good. Biggest lead of the game for the Eagles, 10 points, and the biggest lead in the game, period. 59.7 seconds to go in a great third quarter for Vienna. Second free throw is good. 39-28. Eagles. Koskuski. Throw it away. Rush has the ball knocked away from her, and King will pick up the foul. That'll be Abby King's first. Another turnover on Goreville. 56.1 seconds to go. You know, you want the game to end, but you don't want this quarter to end the way the Eagles have been playing.
Stretch this one out, move the timeline. Huh?
Exactly. They get it in to Webb for 3. Kaboom! Natalie Webb makes it 42-28. Into the corner. Koskuski gets it over to Tosh. Tosh on the right wing, working against Oliver. The 5-second count's on, knocked away by Treat. It'll stay with Goreville, and Vienna is everywhere.
Fans are loving it here.
They're playing with 7 people on the floor is what it seems like.
Even the cardboard cutouts look blown away. Pardon the pun.
It literally looks like Vienna's playing with 7 people on the floor right now.
A swarm.
42-28. What a quarter. King out on top, over to Compton. Compton left side, over to Tosh, back to Compton. Right side to 55 is Kendall Webb. Into Westerfield. Her shot up, no good. Bent with another rebound. Bent bounces it off over to Emma Rush, and Rush brings it into the front court with 17 seconds to go. Treat out on top between the circles. Rush on the left side. Kicks it to Bent, right through her hands, but Treat comes up with the loose ball. And that's where all the bounces are going Vienna's way. Treat forces up the shot at the buzzer, no good, and that's how the third quarter comes to the close. 42-28 Vienna. What a quarter for the Vienna Eagles in that third quarter. We'll be right back.
Rob was getting animated over here in the house, wasn't he?
Tracy Williams and Laura Goddard at Goddard's Auto Body would like to welcome the Vienna girls and boys back to the hardwood. Goddard's Auto Body provides 24-hour towing, collision repair, brakes and shocks, alignments, oil changes, and can fit your car or truck with a new set of tires. Goddard's Auto Body is located at 865 Old Route 146 Loop. Call them at 618-658-3191 and see what Goddard's Auto Body can do for you. From Laura Goddard and Tracy Williams, good luck to the Vienna girls and boys this season. Go Eagles!
Southern Trust Bank in Vienna would like to wish Vienna Eagle boys coach Dreer and Vienna Eagle girls coach Metcalf good luck this basketball season. Southern Trust Bank is locally owned with branches in Goreville and Marion and an ATM at the Lake of Egypt. With home interest rates at record lows, call them for help lowering your monthly mortgage payment or let them assist you in buying that new house. Or talk to them if you need financing for a new auto or truck. Southern Trust Bank, 618-658-8888.
We're back. 23-7 was the quarter split run for the Eagles. They erased a 21-19 deficit and have a 42-28 lead going into the fourth quarter. Vienna with the basketball. Goreville's going to have to come out to a man-to-man here very quickly. Treat way out on top, left side over to Oliver. 7:40 to go, and Goreville will be coming out to a man here very quickly. You watch. Treat dribbling out towards center court, working against King. Hands it off over to Rush. Rush gets it back over to Treat. They get it to Rush again. Rush just dribbling out there on top. Treat comes back to get it, and now they're going to man up. Bent will have a much quicker time with Westerfield on her, and now Goreville is manned. They get it off to Bent. They don't have anybody to guard her. Bent, 4 team fouls for Goreville, 3 on Vienna. Treat has it. 6:50 to go here in this third quarter. Treat is fouled. This will go against Abby King. That'll be King's second. Vienna is going to force Goreville to foul them. And you're going to see Westerfield, Compton's going to come in for Westerfield to chase. Bent, way out on top, gets it over to Treat. Treat to Bent. Bent, working against Westerfield, picks up the dribble, skip pass out here to Oliver. 6:50 to go, or 6:30 to go here in the game. Back to Treat, working against Bernard. Tosh comes back to work against Treat. Tosh. And Coach Metcalf wants a timeout. We're going to keep it right here and go over the third quarter scoring totals.
I'm sorry, I was watching the coach, what he was working on there real quick. Scoring totals up to the third quarter so far.
Third quarter
is 6 points for Abby King, 1 point for Katie Bernard, 3 for Miley Katowski, 1, 2, 5 for Macy Tosh, 2 points for Abby Compton, and 7, 2, 9 for Westerfield.
Nobody in double figures there.
Nobody in double figures. Vienna, Emma Rush with 12. Emmy Treat with 10 tonight. 5 for Natalie Webb, 4 for Haley, 9 for Haley Oliver off the bench. 4 for Addison Ben is all I have here. I have to double check that, and that's it.
Vienna with the basketball. Treat double team. They throw it away. Coming out of there with it, Kendall Webb.
First turnover of the half
for the Eagles. Out on top to King, and then King's going to have a touch foul against Emmy Treat. That'll be her second. 4th on the Eagles. 5 team fouls on the Black Cats. The Black Cats have to foul 2 more times before Vienna will be in the bonus. Webb with the ball. Out on top to King. King goes around the left side. Hands it off over to Tosh. Tosh picks up the dribble, back to King. King, little floater, short, no good. Bent with the rebound. Ball's knocked away from her, and they're going to say it's going to go to Vienna.
I think it did. He get a foul on
the... No foul.
No foul.
They just said it was off of King, out of bounds. Emma Rush working against King to Treat. Tosh is going to draw King. Tosh is going to draw Emmy Webb. Emmy Treat with the ball. Right side down to Webb. I was looking at her before. She is fouled. This will go against Compton. I was looking at Treat with the ball, but I saw Webb flash on the baseline wide open. She didn't have anybody guarding her, and Treat saw that also and got her the ball on the baseline. Webb's free throw is no good. Rims out. And that foul on number 50 is her first. That's the 6th team foul. So the rest of the 5:28 of the game, Vienna will be in the bonus. Then it comes down to, can we hit our free throws? The first one was no good. Second one was, and it's 43-28, a 15-point Eagle lead. Over to King. King almost walked. Ball stolen away. Oliver lays it up and in. Oliver with the steal makes it 45-28. Double team, triple team. Bernard still with the dribble, working against Treat. Almost taken away, and it's going to be knocked out of bounds by Rush. Goreville's got to think that Vienna's playing with at least 6 people. They seem to be everywhere. They're cutting down the passing lanes. They're doing everything that Coach Metcalf would want and some. Bernard, ball stripped away by Treat. Comes back over Down over to Compton, and the ball was knocked out of bounds by Natalie Webb. 4:56 to go in the game. Coach Metcalf is wanting a call. He didn't get it. Almost taken away. Shuffled.
Nice
down.
try.
Ball's loose on the ground, and it's going to go to Goreville on the tie-up. That's a turnover. It changes the possession arrow. That'll be, if I have it right, their 19th turnover.
That's what I have. And Vienna only one.
This
Did
half.
I miss one? Only one this
Just
half.
this half. They went from 9 to 10. Bernard hands it off over to Compton. Compton working against Oliver. Turns, spins, kicks it out on top to Tosh. Tosh into the paint, just throws it toward the goal, gets it back, reverse throw up, and she'll go to the line for 2. This will go against Natalie Webb, maybe.
I didn't know how to describe that call. I guess throw up would be a
She just
comes
drew
to
it
mind.
up toward the goal. And that'll be Webb's 3rd foul.
They're back to the basket.
Yeah, but she got a foul out of it. First free
I
throw's
think
good.
that might have been her motivation there, huh?
Save her tail. 45-29. What a great second half again for the Eagles. Second free throw's good. 45-30. Now let's finish it off. Bring this puppy home. 4:39 to go. Bent into the front court with the dribble. Into the right corner to Webb. Webb gets it back out on top to Treat. Treat goes on the right side to the right wing. Dribbles back out on top. Left side over to Oliver. Oliver turns and spins out of trouble over to Rush. Down on the low block to Webb, and Webb is going to be fouled by Compton again. That'll be Abby Compton's 2nd foul. And this will be a 1-and-1. Natalie Webb with the 1-and-1
I think he said
opportunity.
he put his finger up for 2 there, Ron.
Yeah, he did, didn't he? We missed the first.
Good thing, huh?
We've hit 1 of 3 this quarter.
All Natalie.
And the second one's good, so she's 500, and it's 46-30.
She walked.
Compton splits a double team, goes all the way down, blocked by Bent. Compton gets it back, and it's going to be knocked out of bounds by Bent.
She'll make Compton be thinking about that easy layup too much, wouldn't she?
Compton looks to get it in. Gets it in to Kuskuski. Back out on top to King. King. 2-3 zone by the Eagles. Right side to Tosh to King. Wide open 3. Got it. 46-33. King with a big 3. They get it into Bent. Bent quickly double team.
That was
back
the first
over to Treat.
3 this half.
Treat gets it to Webb. Out on top to Treat. 3:45 to go in the game. Oliver brings it back out. They're chasing now. Rush to Bent to Webb. Webb for 3. Got it! Natalie Webb. No, don't shoot. Way to go, girl.
Don't. Thank you.
49-33. Into the front court. King has it. King into the right corner. Back to King. Rush picks her up. King brings it out on top. Almost taken away by Oliver. Tosh has it. She goes left baseline.
Good
now
help
she's
by
cut
Treat
off.
underneath.
Keeps the dribble. Little run blocked by Bent, and they're going to get Bent with the foul. That'll be.
Was it Bent or
Bent's-
Treat?
Nope, that'll be Bent.
Bent?
That'll be her 3rd. No, they get Treat. They do have Treat.
Yep.
That'll be her 3rd. Either way, it was somebody with 3.
Emmy had hustled in from the perimeter to help on somebody else, and then when the drive came through, she stuck a hand out there, and her hard work and effort
16
ended up in a personal foul for herself.
And we have a timeout. This a 30. We're going to keep it right here for just a moment.
Was that first foul shot good?
Yes. 49-34 is the score. And I just looking here real quick. At the end of the 3rd quarter, Vienna had a 14-point lead. They've extended it. Their biggest lead of the game has been 17. That was 45-28. And presently, it's a 15-point lead at 49-34. And if we can keep this, I'd feel much more comfortable we be able to keep it above a 10-point lead.
Oh, wow, absolutely.
3 minutes
Too
and
much
10
perimeter potential for Goreville.
3 minutes and 10 seconds to go in this game. Student section over here on our right, the live student section, is having a ball. Compton, or that's Tosh. Macy Tosh's second free throw is good. 49-35. Full court pressure by the Black Cats. They get it up to Bent. Bent brings it across the half line, and she is going to be fouled. This will go. Nope, they're not going to. Yeah, they are going to call the foul.
That's Bernard. I believe that's her fourth, and it is.
I wasn't sure. I thought they did call a foul, and then nobody acted like it. Nobody was going to the free throw line. Bent will have a 1-and-1. Katie Bernard has 4 fouls, and she is going to have a seat. Addison Bent can put us halfway to the century mark. Her first free throw does. 50-35. Vienna playing much better this game than they did a couple of weeks ago at Goreville. That goes without saying. We're winning by 15. Second free throw, nothing but the bottom of the net, making a 16-point lead. Tosh into the front court, picks up the dribble. She's in trouble to Westerfield. Left side over to King. Driving baseline is Compton, and we're going to get a blocking foul.
Wasn't a bad effort on Emma's part there.
Kendall Webb.
That could have went either way, I believe.
Emma picks up her third foul, and
I don't have 55 listed in
It's Kendall Webb. She's a freshman.
Oh yeah, I got it on the first one there.
Free throw is good. 51-36. 2:56 to go in the game. Vienna is going to have to hit the free throws because Goreville will put them on the line. Second free throw is good. 51-37. Treat looks to inbound and does to Webb. Back over to Treat. Treat working against King. Into the front court. Turns, spins, double team. Dribbles out of trouble, bounces it off to Webb. Webb to Rush. Rush double team. Back towards center court. And the ball's knocked loose into the back court. Treat is knocked to the ground. And Abby King will pick up her third foul. And Treat will make the long walk to the free throw line for the last 1-and-1 of the game, for the Eagles anyway. 2 minutes and 37 seconds to go here in the game. Both teams, Goreville will be in the bonus if they go to the line, and Vienna from this point forward will be in the double bonus. This is the last 1-and-1. Treat, her first free throw is good. We've hit 3 in a row. 52-37.
Emma Treat leading all scoring for both teams.
Actually, they've hit 4 in a row. Emmy Treat's second free throw is good also. 53-37, and we have 2 subs coming in. Gives Vienna a chance to set up their press. Bernard comes in, Westerfield comes in, and Webb and Compton go out. King gets it in, over to Tosh, back to King. King comes up to the double team, to Bernard. She almost walked. Ball's knocked loose. Tosh comes out there with it, down to Westerfield. Westerfield off the glass, misses the bunny, comes out to Oliver. Oliver with the rebound, lets everyone clear out. Now she gets it over to Treat. Treat in the front court to Bent. Skip pass, left side, over to Oliver. Oliver just holding the ball. Now she hands it off to Treat. Emmy dribbling around the top to the right. Over to Bent. Back over to Oliver. 2 minutes to go in the game. Bent is fouled. No call. Comes in the back court.
It's got to be a
they
foul
get it over to Rush.
or back and forth. It would have been back and forth.
They didn't call either one. Treat has it. Treat. Skip pass on this side over to Oliver. Oliver, she's knocked to the ground, and that'll be Bernard's fifth. Katie Bernard, the senior, fouls out. That'll be her fifth, and to the free throw line to shoot 2 will be Haley Oliver. One minute, 51 seconds to go in this game. What a game.
Haley Oliver with 11 points off the bench.
Well, we'll have a chance to talk to Coach Metcalf, say, what's the difference? We play one way the first half, we play a completely different way the second half. What do we got to do to put it all together? Free throw's good, 54-37. Second free throw is also good, 55-37. Almost stolen away. Tosh gets it over to Webb. Ball's knocked loose and stolen by Oliver. Oliver is fouled, and this will go against Kuskuski, and Oliver back to the free throw line. And I said the Eagles had to hit their free throws. They've hit 7 in a row.
8 this quarter, Ron.
The last basket, they've only had one basket. That was a three-pointer this quarter. Everything else has been from the free throw line. This free throw's good. Oliver, 56-37, their biggest lead of the game with 1:42 to go. Oliver's second free throw is no good. They break the strand, but what a run it was. Tosh into the front court with the dribble. Tosh has it out on top. Right side over to Kuskuski. Kuskuski working against Treat into the paint. Little runner, no good. Ball comes out and it goes out of bounds off of Kuskuski. It'll be Vienna basketball, and Coach Tripp is sending in 5 more. He's calling in the horses, and Vienna is going to win this basketball game.
Yeah, I believe that's the pretty much the JV squad there.
Emmy Vincent comes in to replace Natalie Webb, and Vienna's going to make some substitutions here also. Is it Riley 22? Is Macy Whiting? Whiting, isn't it? Whiting. Macy Whiting, a 6'1" sophomore. And Emmy Treat brings it across the half line. It's a 2-3 zone, and Vienna will just run the clock out here. They get it over to Rush. I heard Coach Tripp say don't foul. Treat goes right side, kicks it back out on top to Oliver. And they're going to come out. We'll try to get the 14 is Kaylee Wolliver. Number 5 is Kate Dunning. She's a sophomore. Wolliver's a sophomore. Treat has it. Let's see, number 12 is Ariana Elms, a freshman. Treat has it. Let's see who else is in there. And we're going to get a quick timeout to get some substitutions. Number 3, Annabeth Webb comes in. Number 2 is Jalen Rademacher. She's a 5'5" freshman. Webb's a 5'8" sophomore. Haley Oliver's in there. Coming down, shot up by Vincent is no good. Fight for the rebound, and Vincent comes out of there with it. Vincent gets it right side over to Oliver. Back to Vincent. Vincent to Rademacher.
Annabeth Webb for 2.
Webb shot up, no good. Oliver with the rebound. Oliver. Number 23, Riley Barbie's in there. Or no, that's Macy Whiting. 3 for one. Oh! Vincent makes it 59-37 as our final score as Vincent hits a 3 at the buzzer. And that's the biggest lead of the game, 22 points.
Difference.
Wow. We're going to total everything up, and we'll be right back here to Vienna High School after these messages.
When you don't have the right tools for the job,
get that,
hard
guys.
work just gets harder.
I'm sorry.
With more standard features, longer warranty, and the best in class performance, you can get the job done right the first time, all for a value that offers, well, simply more than the rest. LS Tractor. See the LS difference at lstractorusa.com.
Come test drive an LS Tractor at CK Equipment in Vienna or check out their website at cksellsit.com.
Susie and Danny Joe Trevelyan, along with Joel and Judd and the families of Trevelyan Farms in Grantsburg, wish the Vienna boys and girls basketball teams good luck as they finally get back on the floor. We're not able to be there to support you in person, but we want you to know that we are there to support you in true Vienna Eagle spirit. Congratulations to the seniors for all your dedication and hard work, and good luck not only this season but for the rest of your lives. Once again, good luck to all the Vienna teams from Trevelyan Farms.
With 25 years experience, Vince Hofford at Vince's DJ Show provides professional DJ services with music for all occasions. Whether it's a wedding, class reunion, school dance, prom, homecoming, or party in your backyard, Vince's DJ Show can provide the music for all your party needs. Vince's DJ Show welcomes Vienna boys coach Steve Dreer and welcomes back coach Rick Metcalf as the new girls coach. Good luck, Vienna boys and girls, and give Vince a call at 618-658-9095.
Everyone at Southern FS would like to wish Coach Rick Metcalf and the Vienna Eagle girls and Coach Steve Dreer and the Vienna Eagle boys basketball teams lots of success this basketball season. Southern FS is your local source for gas or diesel fuel, LP gas for your residential or commercial needs, feed, seed, and chemical or agronomy needs. Southern FS Vienna's office is located at 615 Old Route 146 Loop, or give them a call at 618-658-5231. From everyone at Southern FS, let's go Eagles.
Legence Bank knows that where small businesses prosper, communities flourish. The team at Legence Bank encourages our communities to eat and shop local. Please join them at their Legence Loves Local campaign and support our small business owners. Recirculating money in our community helps create a stronger, more prosperous local economy. Check out the Feature Fridays they host each week and learn about the small businesses in Southern Illinois. When you're out shopping local, remember to hashtag Legence Loves Local and hashtag The Buck Stops Local. Member FDIC.
Whether a college education is a distant dream you hold for a newborn child or a financial imperative staring you in the face, it's important to take swift steps to begin meeting this challenge. Next to retirement planning, paying for your children's education could be the largest expense that your family will bear. To learn more about flexible college savings programs, contact Rodney Golson at Golson Financial Services, 618-658-7008. He can help you plan today for tomorrow's college education expenses. Securities offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA, SIPC.
Larry and Ned Trevelyan of Trevelyan Brothers Construction would like to wish the Vienna Eagles boys and girls basketball teams good luck this season. Call Trevelyan Brothers Construction for a bid for any residential or commercial construction need. They also can provide landscaping for your residential or commercial projects. Trevelyan Brothers Construction is located at 1915 State Route 146 East, Vienna, Illinois. Give Ned Trevelyan a call to set up a time for a quote at 618-658-4590.
Bush Hog offers a full line of products, including rotary cutters and crop shredders, landscaping and tillage equipment, hay tools and boom mowers, construction equipment, and zero-turn and finishing mowers. Quality and durability are the hallmarks of all Bush Hog products. Bush Hog has the right tool for your operation. They stand out with many units still delivering performance after 20 years or more in the field. So if you're looking for an investment and not an expense, Bush Hog will deliver dependable performance and value. Built tough in Selma, Alabama, and sold by qualified local dealers. Bush Hog, serving American farmers and ranchers since 1951. And remember, if it doesn't say Bush Hog, it just won't cut it.
Test drive a Bush Hog mower at C&K Equipment in Vienna, Illinois, or check out their website at cksellsit.com.
And we're back here at Vienna High School, where the Vienna Eagles came from behind. They never led at all in the first half, and they didn't take their first lead until 27-25 in the third quarter. But once they got that lead, a lead that they never relinquished, and they continued to expand on it, they outscored Goreville 23-7 in the third quarter to open up a 42-28 lead, and they expanded that to a 17-9 fourth quarter split. And they win by 22 points, 59-37. With the win, the Vienna Eagles improved to 6-1 overall, 4-1 in the conference, and Goreville, they dropped to 4-5 overall and 3-3 in the conference. And the win keeps the Eagles tied for first place in the Black Diamond Western Division. Danny, you got some individual totals here real quick, bud?
I do. First for the visiting Goreville Black Cats, Abby King finished with 9. She and Macy Tosh both with 9. They led the scoring, and I spoke too soon. Jaslyn Westerfield had 9 points as well. So they had 3 with 9 points. Katie Bernard with 3. Miley Katowski with 3. Abby Compton with 2 off the bench, and 2 from Kendall Webb come off the bench and had hit a couple free throws in the fourth quarter. For Vienna, some unusual numbers. The leading scorer was off the bench, Haley Oliver with 14. Natalie Webb with 10. Emmy Treat a big game tonight, 12. She was dialed in on 3-pointers, and a couple of them was from, like I said earlier, a different area code.
And most of those in the second half,
yeah,
too.
That's right. Yep. Well, she hit 2 right in the very first quarter. But then 5 for Emmy Vincent, 12 for Emma Rush. And I might note Emmy Vincent hit her, I think might have been her first varsity 3 there at the end of the game. And 6 for Addison Bent. So a little different scoring threats this time, but it was good to see 4 double figures too. That kind of helped with the attack.
Well, in the second half too, Addison Bent was an absolute Tasmanian devil on the boards, especially the defensive
and
boards.
Blocking shots as well.
We didn't have that many missed shots in the second half. Our shooting percentage in the second half had to be outstanding, but it was the defensive play that turned this game around. And that's got to put a smile on Coach Metcalf's face when he gets up here. He's been talking to some other interviews here. But let's go over their scoring real quick.
Okay.
Goreville's.
We did.
Oh, you did already?
That,
Sorry
yeah.
about that.
Right.
Some other stats. I had Vienna with just 10 turnovers, 1 only in the second half. 15 turnovers for the Goreville Black Cats. And free throw shooting tonight, outstanding. Absolutely outstanding was the free throw shooting for both teams.
Ron, you said 15.
I had Goreville for 15. Or did they have?
I had 21.
Oh, 21. Okay.
There was
11
that's right, in
20.
the second half.
I had 20. I was looking up. But the free throw shooting for both teams, outstanding. In that fourth quarter, I had said Vienna's going to have to hit some free throws to win the game, and they did. They hit 9 of 12 in the fourth quarter for 75%. Goreville was 6 of 6 from the line in the fourth quarter. They were 10 of 13 for the game for 77%. And Vienna shot an outstanding 14 of 18 for the game, 78% from the free throw line. And the Goreville, the only downside tonight, Goreville's JV beat Vienna's JV 36-33.
That was a nail biter.
And we're going to get Coach Metcalf up here if we can to talk here for just a second. We play like dog meat the first half. We come out, go on a 24-0 run to start the second half, and only give up 9 points in the entire second half after giving up 30 in the first half to Chester. Tonight, we're trailing 21-19 at halftime. We come out and outscore Goreville 23-7 in the third quarter, 17-9 in the fourth quarter. We only give up 16 points in the second half while we score 40. What's going on here?
Well, we're definitely, we were talking just a few minutes ago, AC, DC, green, red. The first half, I don't know why. We come out of the gate, we're sluggish. And we've addressed it. We thought that we could feed off the Chester game, and come out, and for whatever reason we were sluggish. We missed a couple assignments. They got wide open threes a couple times. We didn't fight over the screens hard. Transition offense to defense was slow. They were beating us off the dribble down the floor. And then like same old, kind of had a little heart-to-heart again. I'm too old to be doing that stuff. And, they came out, and, Haley Oliver was amazing tonight. I just got to say that right off the bat. She lost her starting position earlier in the year, played her some JVs to get her a little confidence. She's been dominated the last, couple games she's been playing in JVs, got her confidence back, came out here and just played awesome tonight.
Well, there's a couple of different things here. Free throw shooting tonight, outstanding. For the game, it was 14 of 18 for Vienna, 78%. And I made the comment, we only made one basket. That was a three-pointer in the fourth quarter. The rest of our points came from the free throw line. We hit 9 of 12 free throws and 8 in a row at one point. And 9 of 12 free throws in the fourth quarter, 75%. That's where you win basketball games.
Well, it's a proven fact. It's a stat. 25% of your points minimum come from the free throw line. So as I've gotten older as a coach, back when I was younger, we didn't spend hardly any time on it at all. Now we spend probably 15 to 20 minutes, not at the beginning of practice, but when they're huffing and puffing. We play these different games, it's pretty stressful, on them, some of the stuff that they got to do. And it pays off. We're an excellent free throw shooting team. We really are.
Well, tonight it was a proven 14 of 18 for the game. Goreville, no slouch. They were 10 of 13, 77%. Yeah. They hit 6 of 6 in the fourth quarter. But I made the comment in the fourth quarter, especially in the third quarter, fourth quarter, it was like we were playing 7 people to their 5. We were everywhere. On the press, we were stepping in. We were cutting down the pass. We were playing the passing lanes. The inspired play that the entire team had, whether they came in off the bench or whatever, they were everywhere.
Well, we run a rotating press, rotating man-to-man. There's a lot of switches. You could guard 5 different people in one possession, and we finally started clicking in that second half. People weren't staying at home, and if one person misses their rotation, the whole thing's messed up. And for whatever reason, we clicked again in the third quarter. So, hats off to the girls on the rotation, especially the girls up front. And then also you got to give Addison Bent credit, because she was our anchor back on the press. I don't know how many block shots she ended up getting down there, 4 or 5 that I can think of. So when girls are beat, she's back there anchoring the defense. So she did a really good job there too.
Addison Bent was tremendous on the boards here tonight, especially in the second half. She was like a Zamboni machine. She was collecting everything down there under the paint on the defensive boards, and there was 4 times that she dribbled the ball all the way up the floor.
And also on top of that, I thought Miss Treat, they call her Sarge, our point guard, I thought she did a really good job, running our offense tonight, so that was really good. Rush came down. She forced a couple shots early, 2, 3 early. Had to sit her down. Had to give her a little talk. Let the offense come to her. We run pretty much everything through her. We run her off a lot of doubles and things like that. And when she settled down, she's good to go.
What I thought was interesting, 1 turnover in the second half.
Oh, wow.
9 in the first half. 1 turnover in the second half, and that's tremendous. When you finally settle down, we had 9 turnovers and only 19 points in the first half. There's a correlation there.
Oh, yeah. We started taking care of the ball. And like we talked about at halftime, it's not like they were coming out getting after us. They were sitting back in a kind of a spread out 2-1-2. That's what Coach Helton's pretty much known for. Get into your comfort zone, so to speak. And, he's got some bigger girls back there that, they can do that kind of stuff. And so we were pretty much doing it to ourselves, more than what they were doing to us. And like I said, once we settled down, we're, if you could bottle those last 2 third quarters we've had, you'd be in business.
Well, here's what's interesting. We come in here tonight, and with the win, not only do we improve to 6-1 overall, 4-1 in the conference, keeps our conference title hopes alive. And with that loss, that gives Goreville their 3rd conference loss.
Right.
And, it sets up this week as even more important with the game we have now on Saturday with Cesar-Valliere. That's for first place.
Yeah, well, you got Cesar on Saturday, and then
Christopher
on Monday, up there at their place.
But still, we're playing for first place. We have to forget about Christopher.
Oh, right. You always look at the next game. You never look ahead as far as that goes. So I think the game's at like 11 o'clock in the morning on Saturday.
7 o'clock or 11 o'clock, we have the JV.
Okay.
And then the varsity will be after that. And that is going to be one huge basketball game for the conference.
Right. So, yeah, we're definitely looking forward to that challenge. The girls are kind of tuckered out right now. we're just gonna go for an hour tomorrow. I wish we had a couple days where I could give them tomorrow off. But the way the schedule is this year, there's no days off. It's just game practice.
The only day off Sunday.
Well, yeah.
And that's if you don't have a practice.
Right.
I mean, that's no game is that day. That's
right.
The only day we have.
Yeah.
Either the boys are not playing or the girls are not playing.
But I like it like that. I'd rather have games than practice. I know the girls would too.
And Saturday, we get 5.
And there's a couple games coming up here too. You might want to tell the fans. I want to say we're playing Carroll in a morning game, and then that night we're playing Carbondale.
Yeah, we haven't talked about that. That's a makeup game.
Yeah.
It's on Monday, the 8th. We're playing Carroll at 4:00 in the afternoon, and then we have the Carbondale Terriers coming in for a doubleheader, JV varsity, that evening. So you'll have 2 games at the varsity level on Monday afternoon. That's March the 8th.
Yeah, I like doing that. I'm sure you remember back when I was the guys coach here, we used to do, play one on Friday and then play 2 on Saturday, and it wasn't like conference games. It was like White Horse or Vashon out of, we played who's who, Marshall County. Those are some fun times. When you can play 3 games in 24 hours, especially from a player standpoint, those are fun.
You can't have a tournament, so that's replacing a tournament game.
It's fun.
I want to talk just a little bit about Monday night for just a second. 24-0 run to start the second half. I don't remember that. You don't see that very many times. Everything was clicking Monday night in that third quarter.
The thing that was amazing about that, the score was like 31-17 or 19 at halftime.
It was 30-17 at halftime.
Yeah.
And
nothing was going right.
Then it became 41-30, and then they scored the last basket right there, right before the buzzer to end the third quarter to run. But to go from 30-17 deficit to a 41-30 lead, wow.
Right. I've had a couple of coaches call, what happened? Because they saw how much we were down. They just thought we pressed, but we didn't press a second in that third quarter. It was just a flat-out straight man-to-man. With this outfit, you just don't know. Like tonight, our press worked. Usually it's our press. We make things happen. But in that third quarter of the Chester game, it was our man-to-man, half court. We didn't trap nothing. It was just, I just said, yeah, we're going old school man-to-man. You guard your person. We'll see what happens.
And only 3 of those points came from the free throw line. So the rest of it was all field goals, 3-pointers and 2-pointers.
I've told a lot of people, Vienna fans, if you want to watch a fun game, that's a fun game to watch because you'll be miserable in the first half, and second half you better not blink an eye.
Well, it's sort of like, the last week or so we've had it's Jekyll and Hyde.
Well, that's the way the whole year's been, and a lot of that has to do with I've just had them a couple of weeks. As far you want to stay about a B plus average mentally is what you want to stay. This team's roller coaster. We're going up and down constantly, but you don't want to get too high on the good wins. You don't want to get too low. And once you get things going, your system and they buy into it, they'll start being like that instead of going up and down.
And it's a different person that leads it, and they feed off of each other. Tonight you saw it. They get a steal, they get a block, they hit a 3, and all of a sudden the pace picks up, and they just play.
Yeah, they fed off each other.
Yeah, they play with a different flair for the game, and that's a lot of fun.
Right. When you got more than one person doing the scoring, you got it all spread out. It makes it fun. Your goal from a coach's standpoint is to have, it'd be nice to have 5 people in double figures, but if you can have 4 with double figures and then your 5th with 9, right in there, and then your 6th person with 6 or 7, that's what you're looking for. And did we get 4 double figures tonight? So it was about right what we wanted. So,
yep.
Yeah,
and
that spread.
And when you have
that,
out. Especially the way it came in the second half, you can't shut down one person.
Right, you can't just concentrate on one. And, so far, it's been pretty good. Everybody's been unselfish. We've been sharing the ball, so it's been going pretty good. I have no worries about sharing it.
Well, congratulations on 2 good wins this week. We got a big game. I mean, we talked about this last week.
Yes.
But this week was the gauntlet.
Right. They got, Cesar-Valera, of course, I'm kind of familiar with them. I coached them 2 years ago. I coached there for 9 years. So, they've been in my system forever. And there's still a couple of them that are there. They've got two that are legit players, that's going to give us fits. And they got a couple post players. They play Henry, and they're going to get after us. And this is going to be a big game, for them. So hopefully we'll come out of the gates a little bit faster and harder than what we have been.
Well, it was a fun night, and Cesar-Valera, big game on Saturday at 11 o'clock, the JV play, and then we play Wednesday or Monday next week at Christopher. We play them, and then we turn around and play at Cesar-Valera next week, and then we have Trico. So another Christopher, Cesar-Valera, and Trico next week. It doesn't get any easier, but, hey, you slay the dragon one day at a time.
Right, yeah, just one day at a time, one game at a time.
Congratulations
on
a great week so far. Now we got to finish her out Saturday.
Right. Okay, thanks.
Coach Metcalf, and we'll get this back over to Danny and get his final thoughts here this afternoon. But a great win, a lot of fun, and it's a whole lot more fun to do that second half when they're playing the way they are.
Yeah, starting to see a pattern in the second halves here, aren't we?
It appears that way. But a great win, and 59-37, a 22-point lead, a victory here this evening, and to improve to 6-1.
Huge
overall,
for the conference.
4-1.
Yep.
And they have the conference race is in their hands. It's to win or lose, and they don't have to worry about waiting for somebody else to see a score from somebody else. They have their destiny in their own hands with 2 weeks to go. Hard to believe that we're just 2.5 weeks away from having a completed season here.
Yeah, I really wish they'd let them have a regional. All the schools have 1 week of regional. I really do.
That's another story for another day.
Yep.
Dan, thanks to all the crew here. If you would, mention their names, please.
Today we have Christian Bullock and Cooper Shanks. They were doing the live switching and trading out some. Pardon? Tristan. Oh, I thought it was Christian. I'm sorry.
No, there's another one.
My bad. And I'm not sure who else we had out on camera. Tristan, yeah. You're okay. I'm sorry. I had Tristan. That's right. So I really botched that
Who's
one.
Who's on first? I'm Ron Ellis. This is Danny Field.
I think.
And no, in all seriousness, we had a great time here tonight. This was a lot of fun. We hope you enjoyed watching the broadcast and listening to it. JV lost tonight to Goreville, but the varsity wins 59-37. For all the broadcast crew, Danny Field alongside, I'm Ron Ellis. We have 2 big games. We have a boys game tomorrow night, Cesar-Valera here. It starts at 6:15. And then we have 2 big teams coming in on Saturday. As we talked about, Cesar-Valera, Lady Red Devils will be in here at 11 o'clock for JV varsity. At 3 o'clock, we have a freshman JV and varsity game with Trico. They'll be in here. And that's going to wrap everything up here from Vienna High School tonight. We'll have a list of all of our sponsors here in just a moment. And please stop in and say thank you to all of our sponsors for helping to make all of this possible. It's been a lot of fun, and we hope if you can't be here, and which nobody very well can, we hope you enjoy these games at home, and it's been a lot of fun bringing it. I'm Ron Ellis. Thanks for your time this time. Until next time, so long till tomorrow night from Vienna High School.
That concludes this Vienna Lady Eagles basketball broadcast. This Lady Eagles basketball broadcast has been brought to you in part by Banterra Bank, Rusty's Home Center, Trevilian Farms, Vince's DJ Show, Southern Trust Bank, Golson Financial, Southern FS, Goddard's Auto Body, Edward Jones Financial Advisor Russ Kruger, C&K Equipment, Legence Bank, and Trevilian Brothers Construction. This has been a presentation of WIBH Sports.